How are we doing today, fellas? Whew. Okay, bro, can things slow down for a second? There's so much going on. Holy, okay. Thank you, cuz, for the follow, man. What's up? Alrighty, fellas, you ready? Let's just jump into it. Alrighty, fellas, good morning. My name is Patrouski. Welcome to our PokeMMO stream recap, and it's a big one, fellas. There's a lot going on. If you've been following the update over the past day, less than 12 hours, 24 hours, so much has happened, so much has changed. There was a crazy update that was going to go through that a lot of people disagree with. They stopped it. We stopped it from going through. A lot of amazing updates have gone through. The encounter counter is officially in PokeMMO. We have an official in-game encounter counter. There's a lot of really cool shiny updates that have happened. There's a global 10% increase for shiny rates right now. There's a lot going on. Let's jump into a few things that I have up. First things first, Shiny Wars has begun. And not only has Shiny Wars begun, but we have the live leaderboard to see who's in the lead. And I believe this is the Team Mr. A team, if I'm not mistaken. Field Team 7. Not just Team Mr. to be fair. There's a lot of other people in here who are not all in Team Mr. I don't mean to say that as oh, it's only Team Mr. There's a lot of my teammates in this team, but a lot of other people as well. We can actually go in and see, right? People like Effie Burke, Messi, Essence, Pookie, Riz, Fong, Shine, Karoshi, Mistake, Psycho, Gingermat, Apocalyptic Charizard, Chicken Clue, Funds, Gamer, Howdy, Jackson, King, Kiwi, New, Noah, Perel, Shiny Carp, Skitty, Stark, Totes, Warwick, and Cal Duncan. When it comes to winning a Shiny War, it is a fucking team effort, and I'm excited to see. I'm rooting for Field Team 7. Let's go, Field Team 7. Good luck to you guys. I'm excited to see how it goes. I'm excited to see how they perform. They are well ahead so far, but it's like 12 hours in. We're very early in. This doesn't mean a whole lot. I don't want people to think that this is like, there's a month of competition. 80 points ahead is a significant lead, but it's just still so early on. Okay, so we'll have to see. Yeah, very cool to see. What I thought was really cool, dude, most teams have scored. I thought that was really impressive to me, that in the first 12 hours, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teams haven't scored. I thought that was really beautiful, that most teams have scored. Congrats to everybody, like, doing amazing work. Good shiny hunts. Good luck to everybody participating. And keep in mind, top 50, it's not just top 3, top 5 that get a prize. Top 50 all get a prize. So right now, everybody who's in top 50 would get a unique Shiny War Vanity. You got to keep that in mind. So that's very fucking cool. And I'm a little jealous. I respect it. I feel like I should have signed up at this point. So it's awesome, man. Okay. That's the Shiny War so far. We're gonna do daily updates as that comes out. We have a catch event today, the SNUBBULL catch event at 5 p.m. ET in about an hour or so. Route 34, Johto, SNUBBULL, and then a bunch of monster catch. SNUBBULL, Togepi, Aberditto, Jigglypuff. Shiny SNUBBULL is the prize. Shiny SNUBBULL is an amazing shiny. I would love to win a shiny SNUBBULL, which is like just a cool shiny. We also have a Miltank catch event coming up on the 15th of July at 2 p.m. ET, Route 47 in Johto. 1 hour to catch as many Miltank, Ditto, Chansey, Raticate as possible. And then nature bonuses are Jolly, Careful, and Impish. And there is a shiny Miltank on the ropes for this. I was pretty impressed to see that, dude. I was really, like, shiny Miltank is a pretty rare word, not a crazy, like, rare anymore. It used to be an egg shunt about 2 years ago. Prior to Johto, this was an egg shunt, but now it's a tough 2080 horde split. I wonder if that horde split was actually changed at all. We'll have to go test later to see if that was one of the ones affected, but a big shiny Miltank up for grabs on the 15th. Next up, 20th of July, 1 p.m. ET. 1 p.m. ET on the 20th of July, Chargestone Cave Unova, 1 hour to catch as many Clink and Ferroseed as possible, Adamant and Jolly nature bonuses, and then a shiny Clink. So a bunch of really good shiny prizes and shiny catch events coming up. Make sure to schedule them in your calendar if you can. This one's on a Sunday. Next up, I thought this was really cool. I haven't seen a whole lot of this, right? I need to put chat on screen. Good call, chat. I know people want to, chat always wants to weigh in and be in the stream recaps, as you guys deserve for watching live. If you want to come watch the streams live, YouTube, Twitch, live on both platforms, come check it out. You can have your opinion be on screen, respectfully. I thought this was really fucking cool. The fact that when you now catch a shiny in PokeMMO, it says, like, this extra pop-up happens where it's like, oh, here's your total encounters, here's your total Meowth encounters. I thought this was really fucking cool. And then on top of it, On top of that, let's see if I can go. I don't have one pulled up right now. Let's see if I can find one. If you actually, right now, if you catch a shiny Pokemon in PokeMMO, I think one of the coolest secret updates was newly caught shinies. Let's see if I can find one. Newly caught shinies now have their encounters in their catch info. I think that is one of the coolest little things, like very small, like it's what a beautiful quality of life thing. Now we can always see how many encounters. We don't have it for these older shinies. It'll be funny. 2025 is going to be a benchmark moving forward, the same way like 2019 or 2017 was. In 2017 or 2019, one of those years, they made it so that wild shinies got 1 times 31 IVs guaranteed. It wasn't like that before, right? So you can tell shinies caught previous to a date are just older shinies based on the IVs, right? That is so cool that now every shiny is going to have that history. I think it's so beautiful. We already have the OT, and I think that's really good to see who caught it. But to see like how long the shunt was, I think there's going to be a new shiny collector that starts to emerge from this. Can you imagine people who collect shinies like over 300,000 encounters, right? Or like that'll become the new thing. Is like trying to collect sub 100 encounter shinies or trying to collect like super dry shinies. Also, so much of this fixes the mentality problem with a lot of new shunters, which is bound to happen, like paranoia. It's very human, but it's so good to mentally see now how dry you actually were. You know, there's no more fudging, or we have valid, integral answers to how dry you were for a shunt. People can't lie about encounters anymore. Encounters, like this is, they're adding. We talked about how I was against temporary incubators and how that brought down the integrity of egg shinies. Every other part of the update is adding integrity to shiny hunting so much. So I don't want one negative that we stopped to overshadow the insane positives of this event. Now, I'm sure that we've all slept on, I'm sure a lot of us feel a lot better now that we've all slept on it and like thought about it more and stuff. We'll have to address it more and see how they want to fix it after the next month or so, but we have time. The devs obviously listen to us and hear us now, and that's what's important. And I trust the devs to make smart decisions for the game and communicate with the player base, or at least listen to the player base, even if they don't, like, listen to make the best decisions for the game. So I have a lot of hope and trust moving forward. I'm excited for that. It's a beautiful day to be a PokeMMO player. Also, like the negatives. Once again, the negatives only affect me. They affect me, but they only affect the top 1% of PokeMMO players. So if you're an average casual player, the negatives don't even affect you at all, in my opinion. So that's something to, you know, keep in mind. Not that they should be ignored, because they do affect hardcore shunters, but I think it's a good thing, or it's a good reminder, a good perspective thing. Okay. All right. Let's jump into today's stream recap. I'll see you guys with any good questions in chat, and I'm sure we'll be discovering and exploring more parts of the update. Thanks for watching. Like the stream if you enjoyed it. It means the world. Subscribe, follow on Twitch. If you want to go above and beyond, someone else HelloFresh subbed. Thank you so much, man. HelloFresh sub is financially the most efficient way for you guys to support me, as well as you get awesome food, and it's 50% off. So it's hard to go wrong. With that 50% off price point, it's hard to go wrong trying HelloFresh. If you don't want to continue it, or it's not for you, let me know. I like the honest feedback. I appreciate it. I love HelloFresh. I think it's a really cool way to get fresh ingredients, exciting meals, cook meals for your partner. I love it for that personally. HelloFresh is awesome. Check it out. 50% off your first box. Hard to go wrong trying it. Link is in the description. But I'll see you guys for more PokeMMO gameplay. Let's fucking jump into it, fellas. Ooh, huge raid. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, man. All the bugs. I've seen a few bit of the bugs, and I feel like we're trying to get them categorized and stuff. Yeah, for sure. I've seen a few bit of the bugs. Is the flying, you know, that's gonna happen. Bugs are gonna happen. Bugs are to be expected with every update. Don't get me wrong. I need to go now. I need to become a cow. I need to go prep for a gym rerun. I need to prep for a gym rerun. Can you try to prepare a counter? Ooh, on the main account, I probably could. Not today, Tally. Not today. I just don't have the time. But I could. I could actually. I could. If you remind me about that, what's today? Today's Friday. Remind me about that, Tally, on Monday, and I'm probably down. Hot take? Sure, go for it, Super. I might push back. We'll have to see, you know. There's a big bug that's following you around. Ah, okay, okay. Do. I need to go do my Jimmy run very quickly because I'm running out of time. Double Typhlosion. I need my specs. Is my specs on my... Yep, it is. Okay, on my Pika. Got my specs. Hide a few things. Shut up, chat. Don't say anything. Okay, keep it secret. Okay, secret memes. Okay. And then... level something. XP train, my Charizard, or my Pikachu. I think my Pikachu. I'm not sure. No, it can level up passively. We'll do the Zard. Share on the Zard. I have my fucking... Why do I... What the fuck? My Meowth. The hell? Okay. The way you put your Pokemon in your boxes actually makes me cry. Well, enjoy the tears. Hopefully you have plenty of tissues. Let's go do this. Okay. This update. Yeah, dude, I feel like me and my wife were talking about this. I really felt bad. It was a really important negative, and it needed to be, in my opinion, like focused on and addressed. But it felt really bad. The devs made an amazing update and made like so many positive. It sucked that last night we had to focus so hard on the negative. I don't like doing that, you know. I don't know. I haven't checked that, so I don't know what that is. Okay. All right, we are here for another day, another Jimmy run on the Iron Man account. I am just starting it ASAP because I need to get started. There's a catch event in 1 hour and 5 minutes, so I'm leaving myself a 5-minute buffer, which is not ideal to get ready to go to that. So we're starting with 1,534,000 Pokeyen, and I have an XP share over on my future raid Zard. I love this Zard. It's so beautiful, dude. It is level 70, so I'm curious to see going from level 70 how much XP it will gain, and then how much Pokeyen we end up with after this. A typical day, a typical Jimmy run. Let's just get into it, and then the shiny Snubbull event is after this. It's exactly Usopp, exactly. That's like the Usopp. I super agree with that. Gotta rename Torkoal. No, it's... Oh, I need to name it Cottony. How do I keep forgetting that? There are people saying they get crashes throughout the whole Jimmy run. Wait, is that true? Why is my shit iced? Do you see? Is that like a new... Is that just a new graphic thing to like show what Pokemon you're selecting? It makes it look like it's frozen. I mean, I think I like that. I just have to get used to it. They also made it so... Is this a bug? They made it so instead of Pokeballs... Another small new update thing, they made it instead of Pokeballs, it's just little black circles for the upcoming party, and I don't love that. That makes it less clear, in my opinion. I don't know why we would change from Pokeballs to black circles, but also there's this new, see this new like highlight when my type, this is new as well to like make it clearer on what Pokemon you're picking. Now that my brain still thinks that's the animation of me being frozen, which is a little funny to get used to, but I think it's a good change. I think that's a good change. I think you should be able to like really see what mon you're selecting. So I actually like that, but my brain has to get used to it. So positive, but breaking the cycles. Yeah, maybe it is a bug. It might be a bug, the black circles versus Pokeballs, because that they did a lot of quality of life, great updates to raise clarity, but that one lowers it. I don't know why they would ever do that. I think that must be a bug, hopefully, right? I think the new highlight is good. I have to just get used to it in my boomer brain for sure. I think I'm getting frozen every time I see it. Yeah, no nature bonuses. They've been doing no nature bonuses more often recently, but they've also been doing some where the nature bonuses were crazier. So, like, it depends. Dude, I've seen so many. Dude, this is so real, Tallyhack. Tallyhack said everyone who likes the new update wears a conical hat. Everybody who hates it wears a PvP crown. Bro, I've seen so many conical hats. That vanity has hardcore bumped up in popularity. And it looks very cool. It's very edgy. It, like, just barely covers your eyes. But it's almost like, okay, I'm against edgy outfits a lot. They're not against, but like, they're not my cup of tea. I'd rather look goofy in an MMO than try to look edgy, because usually people try to look edgy and cool and it just looks embarrassing, in my opinion. but sometimes it can work. I kind of hope the conical works, but we'll see. Right now it's kind of overused, so it's still not really a cheap, but it's really cool looking. It does look, conical is classy, edgy. Yeah, it might be. I would love to show it. Is there some of the items market now? Also, what is this? What is item market? Can you even, but what, I don't know what happened here. Item market and item listing. Was this the case last night? I don't remember this. Is this new? Market plus trends? It's very interesting they have item listings and item market. But you can still buy stuff. Showing balance after purchase is really cool. I don't want to misclick and actually accidentally ruin the Iron Man, but there's some really cool stuff that's been there. How did I miss that? I missed that. Everything was so crazy last night, I missed it. Market shows the cheapest and the trends. Oh, it shows the... Wait, what? Market shows the cheapest version of each item? Wait, that's amazing. So it only shows one of each item in the game? Unless I misunderstood. That's amazing if that's how that works. There's not like a double listing anywhere. That's like really fucking cool if that's what I think it is. Can I sort by like all items? Can I sort by alphabet? Name ascending? Is it sorting by like recent? Name descending. Name ascending. It's not really working, right? Like why are these in A? I'm not sure how this is working. It's really weird. Highest price. That makes sense. This is cool. You can just straight up sort. Wait, that's so cool. Maybe it's a custom strings problem. This is fucking amazing. You can just straight up sort by most expensive things, and it works. This looks correct to me. This actually works. That's really cool. You can just straight up sort by most expensive items and most expensive vanities in the game now. That's amazing for players to create goals for new players. That's so good. That's actually like to learn about that's so good. Before you had to like specifically search for things. That's so amazing for the average player to learn about the most expensive things and valuable goals in PokeMMO, dude. Hell yeah. That's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, I think that's yeah. And the community for listening. I mean, they should, you know. I don't like there's a lot of people who like no matter there are certain people who like literally no matter what happens, they will never praise the devs. They will always just find you can it's half glass empty versus half glass full. You can always find a reason to complain if you want to. And there are people in the community who will do so. It's literally just a matter of perspective. And I don't think living your life like that is a healthy perspective. It will make you live a happy life. Because there's plenty of people I know who just constantly will find the one negative or like, you know. And I think it's important to call out. Like last night was a negative stream to some extent, which sucked. The meme is you shouldn't want to have a negative opinion. I think that's the best way to describe negativity and negative opinions. You should actively aim to not have negative opinions. Like you literally shouldn't want that, right? But there are times where you have to because it's the right thing and it's important, right? But there are a lot of people who chase the negative opinion, you know? It's like quirky and exciting and yeah. I don't appreciate, I don't want people to call names like that. I just don't, you know, people can come to their own conclusion. I don't want names called like that. Yo, Conrads, thank you for the Twitch. So how have you only Twitch subbed for 2 months, but you have 700? What's up, King? How you doing, dude? What's up, man? Happy to see you. You're on later today? Yes, I am on like yeah, because we have a catch event today. It's a Friday stream. I wanted to stream today because I took off yesterday to do really important Iron Man work. And then tomorrow, guys, I didn't do the settings thing, sorry. Tomorrow, I love you all very much. I won't be live. I won't be answering comments. I love you all. Do not Discord DM me. Do not Twitter DM me. Just tomorrow, guys, I'm going to be off the internet, okay? Tomorrow is me and my wife's 1-year anniversary, okay? I'm not gonna be here tomorrow, you know? Replace 15 incubators with 15 slices of beans on toast. Okay, now I know that you're rage baiting. Come on. Now that's just, come on. Wait a minute. I think I'd rather have temporary incubators than beans on toast in game. Let's be honest. Anyways, been a year already. Dude, we've simultaneously been like, holy fuck, it's crazy that it's been a year already. But also like, I can't believe how much me and my wife have done in a year. Like, this was the most active year of my life by far, for sure. And I'm pretty sure it's the same for her. Like, our lives were so insane this past year. And it's a good thing. We're like very, very busy. We got a lot done, you know? It's super good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. I'm excited. But at Japan, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Japan trip, I really want to do it. It's very important to me. I don't know if it's in the cards anytime soon. I think that's where I'm at. I think, I don't think maybe next year. I could maybe like in 2 years. I think we need to get our passports, which is required. We need to find our marriage license because we lost it. Don't tell anybody, okay? Chill, shut up. We need to get our passports, and then we want to go on a cruise to celebrate our anniversary, because we never had a honeymoon. So like, have a real honeymoon. We want to go on a cruise. And then I think after the cruise, maybe we would save for a Japan trip. That would be like the next 1 or 2 years down the road, like, you know, down the road. Does she let you store chicken in a picture, though? You're a fucking OG viewer to know the chicken in the picture meme. Holy shit. Who else in chat even knows? Okay, I gotta tell that. It's a boring story. The meme was, I once got a really good deal on chicken breast, and I lived alone. So I was like a 22 year. I wasn't living with my wife yet. I was like 20. I was probably 20. This was like early on in our relationship. I was probably 22 or 23 years old, something like that. And I had a bunch of chicken breasts, but because I was a 23-year-old guy or whatever the fuck, I didn't have enough Tupperware. I didn't have Tupperware to store it. But what I did have was my giant pitcher that I used for Kool-Aid. So I emptied my I cleaned the pitcher, and I put all of this, like, it was like fajita seasoned, so it was like orange. I put all of this like orange looking seasoned chicken in a giant Kool-Aid pitcher, and I traveled with that to my wife's place to have food there. That was the... Dude, there's some good... You do some funny memes, man. As a 20-year-old guy eating chicken breast. I don't know, man. It was a good time. I look back on that fondly. I probably still have that picture somewhere. It's probably like down in the basement. On the garage, yeah. I respect it. It was really weird looking. That was the funny thing. And she does let me do that. Thank you for asking. Dude, hell yeah. Happy anniversary to you, Colton. You and your wife's was Tuesday? That was like 2 days ago. Dude, hell yeah, man. Fucking hell yeah, man. I have no idea, honestly, Usopp. I may be 27 years old. I still have no idea if Tupperware or a pitcher is easier to clean. I have no idea. After this update, settings interface, last 3 options. Oh, shit! Wait, this is an amazing new quality of life update. So go to your settings interface, friend online notifications, team online notifications. I'm going to turn all 3 of these off. Maybe spectator we keep on. Dude, that's actually so nice. If you're in an active team or have a big friends list, you know what it's like to like or like if you're like Shedinja hunting, right? There's a lot of things we like do, like logged in and out or whatever. Sometimes when I'm recording, it's not the end of the world, you know. But what I like to not have, like, oh, person online, offline, you know, while I'm recording a video, to have it be a little more visually clear on screen. You know, is it the end of the world? No, but I would like that. And now we have that. That's so nice, man. Once again, settings, interface, and then scroll to the very bottom. Really nice. Like, that should have just been an option. Hell yeah, man. Beautiful quality of life update, dude. Awesome. We're gonna welcome back, people. You can welcome back and, you watch team chat. Off to Jolf. Okay. Are you Jolfing IRL or Jolf with your friends? There's no shot. You're fucking... I guess it's 4 p.m. on a Friday. I'd be more surprised if you weren't Jolfing IRL. Yeah, that actually makes sense. If you're a golfer or in the golf sphere, fair enough, you know? Let's join team chat. Oh shit, really? Okay, it's probably worth teammates keeping on then for WBs. There you go. Or is it entirely? Gotcha. I have not tested Chum Bucket yet. I'll have to see. Someone was talking about that. I don't know, True Moon. I have to just do a lot of testing. If anybody has any questions about incubators, let me know. I'm gonna have to do some testing. I need to see like basic hatch times, like correct Heryu, yeah. What do you happen when horde? Yes, so whenever you encounter 2 shinies in one horde, you have to kill one. It's only happened like 5 to 10 times in Pokemon history. It's very rare, but if it does happen, you have to kill one. By the way, Pat, what's up? It's been crazy how many things I've been like discovering while playing the game that's new for the event, right? What's up, Soaked? I need to rename. I keep forgetting still. How's that possible? My memory's so bad. Shit is really good. Is it actually? Like, it's like that good? Eggs do have hatches. Okay, awesome. How many? Do you know the encounters per hour? Let me write it down my here. Test chum bucket. The problem is I have to test those on a main account. I can't test those on an Iron Man account. I don't understand. PvP, I've seen the I personally don't see an issue. Wanted to have to speed up the production process. So the issue is, why would you want something to be made easier for the sake of making it easier, right? Like, it's okay to disagree. Like, it is an opinionated thing. This happens a lot in MMOs, where MMOs are kind of an old school game. You don't want to, but so a lot of MMOs try to make things easier to appeal to the more casual players. But at the end of the day, MMOs just aren't casual games. So you end up like, it would be like, imagine if Fortnite tried to, what's an example? Oh, let's do a different game. Imagine if Rainbow Six Siege started making their game simpler to appeal to like the casual shooter base. That's not what the fucking game is. It's a hardcore, like, tactical shooter, right? I think sometimes genres accidentally forget, they get lost in the sauce, and they stray away from what their game is and their identity. And it's just a negative. It's what's the point, right? Yeah, imagine if Escape from Tarkov was like, oh yeah, we need to like make things like faster and easier. Like, what are you doing? Your player base does not want that. No, if you polled, I would be really curious. If you polled every egg hunter in all of PokeMMO, I bet you 90% of them, no egg hunter wants eggs to be faster. Nobody wants that. You're trying to balance a piece of content around people who don't do the content, which makes no. Imagine if I was like, man, like, PvP is so boring. I wish that crits were 1 in 4. That made PvP, then maybe like that, and then why the fuck would, that's insane. Like, every PvP player would be like, no, please don't do that. And I'd be like, nah, it'd be funny though. Nah, why not? Like, it's not good to, you shouldn't be balancing stuff around players who don't play that game. And then there's no reason to make things easier for the sake of making things easier. There has to be a good argumentation for it. The main benefit of incubators, I understand the idea of incubators. The idea of incubators is that hatching is really boring content. I get that, right? I like hatching. I think hatching is a really good reward. Does it have to be 1 hour of making the eggs per 6 hours of hatching? Probably not. It probably could be like 1 to 4 or something like that. But the problem is you're buffing the overall speed of the game to an insane degree, right? If you take something that's a 2,000 hour hunt and you make it a 600 hour hunt in one update, that's disgusting. Power creep is going to happen, right? Power creep happens over time. You don't want to do it all in one night. I don't know if there is a, like, it's, feel free to disagree and have a different opinion. I don't know if there's a valid argument that I would accept for the increase they were trying to push. Like, it's so insane. I think permanent incubators are totally fine. I still don't like the 5 eggs to 8. The fact that we're buffing egg hatching once again by 60% in one update is ludicrous. You would never do that or never accept that for any other update. Imagine if they buffed gym reruns by 60% profit in one update. That would be ludicrous. The players might like it, but it's not, well, I don't even know. Like, it can't be good for the game. You wouldn't want that. You don't want to buff something by 60% in one update. It's 10% here, 10% there, sure, right? Like, you really want to avoid massive changes like that hurt the massive balance changes. Massive game changes, sure. Massive balance changes is concerning in one update. Gotcha, True Moon. I think it'd be fine if they I need to test more of it, Jade. I think permanent incubators are fine. I wish it was 6 instead of 8. Help the tedium, but it's not tedium. The problem is that's the game. Like, I don't know what, like, imagine the same argument could be. I think that they should actually raise the damage of snipers in Fortnite by 300% because it would help the tedium of like headshots, like not killing them. What are you talking about? Like, it's the game. What some people find tedium, it's like the fucking Timmy Turner clip where, like, we're on the ride, bro. We're on, this is it. This is the game. Welcome. I hate I think it comes from non-MMO players. You can't be like, oh, it's just saving time. That's what every MMO is, bro. Like, that's the game. The game is time. The reason people play PokeMMO and Shiny on is because they like how long shinies take. If you don't like how long shinies take in PokeMMO, you play a different game. It's not that hard. We like the shiny rating. This is the same argument that could be presented ad nauseum to just, let's just make the shiny rating Pokemon 1 in 8K. Let's just make it. The game's too slow. Let's make it easier. Why? Why would you want to make it? The whole point is the journey. The whole point is the grind. There are a million other video games you can play. A million other Pokemon games where the shiny rate is easier. PokeMMO is the one game where it's fucking hard. If you want an easier game, go play a different game. There's no reason to make PokeMMO easier and easier and easier for the sake of people who don't actually play the game. It's crazy. Yeah, the problem is, by that logic, because making it harder, like the logic is that 1 in 30,000 is a very calculated number because 1 in 30,000 is the same time it took to get a 1 in 8,000 single encounter hunt via, like, that makes sense? So the 1 in 8,000 single encounter back in Emerald, that hunt takes about 30 hours. Times 5 hordes with 1 in 30K takes about 30 hours. I've been thinking about this for fucking 10 years, and people who have never thought about this entire life come in with these argumentations. You haven't thought about it. It's like fucking arguing with kindergartners. You just literally don't know the argumentation, which is fine, but, like, it's frustrating. Now, a lot of guys are asking questions is fine. Hopefully that's, and I'm not trying to, not you in chat who said that. You're not being dumb. It's just, you're just asking questions. That's fair. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. Yeah, it ain't that serious. Your mom is not that serious when I'm plowing her with my dick. What a dumb comment. If it's not that serious, why are you here? Why are you talking? If you're in a stream about PokeMMO, why would you? You don't care about the balance of the game. This is like someone who's like, imagine if you're so dumb. Okay. I'm sorry, you are actually really stupid. I need you to know, you're really dumb, okay? I need you to know that, okay? This is like going to a town hall meeting where they're like, please, like, pave the blacktop. Like, my son keeps, like, tripping on his bike and hurting himself. And so you're like the person, who cares, man? It's not that serious. Why are you at the town hall meeting? Obviously you care. You care, bro. What's the fucking meme where it's like, what are you talking about? Also, it's fine if people care. Depression maxing, doesn't leave bedroom, drinks 2 liters of soda, eats Hot Pockets only, hasn't gotten sunlight in 2 weeks when someone shows passion about something they care about. Yeah, but who cares? Why do you care so much? I'm sorry that you're depression maxing, but yes, it's okay to care. Grow up. Belittling others for caring is the most, like, minute, wormy, like, little crawler, subhuman thing you can do. It's okay to care. Trying to make fun of someone for caring is what you do when you're like 14 and depressed. Oh, wait, I'm having an amazing day. Wait, so hopefully I'm having an amazing day. Dude, I woke up today. I finished Sinnoh on the Iron Man. I went to the grocery store with my wife. I'm like, I know, okay, dude, I'm yelling and I'm passionate right now. I'm actually really happy. I'm actually really in a good mood. And I usually tell you guys if I'm not, you know? No, yeah, of course, Jake, of course. And that's why, like, I appreciate to the fucking umph degree people who are, like, in chat arguing against me. I appreciate you. I do. People who come in and say, who cares? You are the scum of the earth. You genuinely need to go, like, look in a mirror and reflect on everything you represent because you're lost. You're, like, in, like, you're stuck in the maze, bro. I don't know what to, like, you're cooked. I'd rather people I disagree with argue passionately with me then someone come and be like, it's not that serious. It's just a game. Okay, imagine if LeBron was fighting over something. Which is, oh, it's just a basketball. It's just basketball. It's just a game. No, bro, it's serious to them. It's their livelihood. What the fuck? Anything can be belittled to. Oh, it's just a fucking thing, bro. Anyways. Where's the encounter counter? Top right. The official one, Pog. I'd be down for a poll system in PokeMMO, but it needs to not be exactly like OSRS. My main problem with OSRS is that you can vote on the future of the game in OSRS. My Typhlosion got fucked. You can vote in OSRS after like 400 total levels, which takes like 2 memes. Just pixels. So this is, yeah, I know you're like me, man. You know, you don't mean that, but like on a lot of people like mean this and don't understand why it's bad. You can literally belittle anything in life to, oh, just, oh, I burned all of your money. It's just paper. Why are you mad? You can, it's just a perception trick, right? You can literally belittle anything to like, oh, it's just this. Why are you upset? I don't understand. You are just lacking empathy, right? It's not. It's you're lacking the why. Yeah, it's so weird. Personally, I see it as equally hard to just edge jump, but faster. But wait, those two things can't be true at the same time. The length of time something takes is difficulty. I think that's I don't know if that's an arguable thing. Well, maybe, but I think it's a little. How long something takes is a massive part of the difficulty. There's a reason why not every human is jacked, right? Time is a resource. Getting jacked takes time, right? Losing weight takes time. There's a reason why all humans aren't jacked and fit. Like, a lot of things take time. My wife just Twitch primed. Who cares? Didn't ask. Thank you, sweetie. I love you so much. And Guccius Maximus, thank you for the Guccius Maximus and Eboja, thank you for the Twitch subs. I appreciate it. And raise easy. Yeah, like that's, and I'm not even like, I don't like to shit on the newer games. I think the newer games are really cool and I'm glad people enjoy them. But the reason I don't play the newer games is because I like the journey, the difficulty of the shiny hunt. Why would I want to make this game like the newer games? There's no point. Yeah, that's so real, monkey business. Like, yeah, it's okay to care about things, especially things that I know it sounds obvious. It's okay to care about things that don't make you money. I know genuinely a lot of people don't comprehend that. I've had arguments about it in stream. It's okay. Life's not all about money. It might surprise you, but like caring about things that you just enjoy probably is a higher happiness quotient than fucking caring about things that only make like your career and, you know, all the progress oriented stuff, yada yada yada. Yeah. Yeah, but that's so. Wait, Zolog. This is a great example. I was prepared to spend like 2 days shutting for my Lombre, but I got it in 2.5k encounters. The ones we complaining about it, but that's the fact that you got it in 2.5k encounters is only special because of the 1 in 30k rate, right? Like that's a great example that proves my argument. That's special because of the rate, you know? I'm honestly having I actually am having a lovely sunny day, man. I got some good sun, got some good groceries. I had hot dogs and coleslaw for lunch. I'm having a great day. I'm just really passionate. Some people, I understand. Some people perceive my passion as like anger a lot of the time. I'm genuinely not angry at all right now. And I am always upfront. I'm not a streamer who's afraid to admit they're angry or upset. I know a lot of people see that as a negative. My Twitch name is Patrouski. I'm Patrouski everywhere for the most part. Nestball, thank you, Kaiju, for the calculation on the Snubbull catch event, dude. Nestball's 99. I appreciate that a lot, dude. Thank you. It was very thoughtful. I still want the hot dog counter, Pat. Okay, I got a really good deal on hot dogs because of 4th of July. I feel really good today, Gucci. I feel good today. Do. I think the shiny egg buff was really necessary because not everyone wants to spend countless hours trying to get a single. Then just you don't deserve the rare shiny then. Is this rage bait? This is like saying like we should like, okay. I just think like I don't like how Dark Souls is like too hard. We should make it so like all the bosses have like 300% less HP. I think Dark Souls is too hard. That's why people play Dark Souls. What are we talking about? What you know, like it's the same thing. The reason people play PokeMMO is because of the rare shiny rate. Buffing the rare shiny rate and buffing methods to that insane degree. Yeah, and those people get laughed at. A lot of people ask for easy mode Dark Souls, and those people get laughed at for a reason, because that's the point of playing the game. Go play a different game. Those people get fucking made fun of actively, and there's never been an easy mode added to Dark Souls for that reason. Like most people in chat are looking to yeah, but that's fine. If people don't want to play PokeMMO because of it's the 1 in 30k rate, that's a good thing. That's them realizing that this, stop trying to appeal to everybody. We lost this. It's like it's a profit motive thing. Okay, this used to be a profit motive thing that gamers used to complain about, but now the new generation of gamers is actually so mind fucked they don't even know that, right? It used to be okay 10 years ago, hey, not everybody's gonna play Cuphead or like Crash Bandicoot 1, or like these games are too hard for certain people, right? Kaleon, I'm gonna crash out my cum on your mom's ass. What are you, shut the fuck up. What are you saying? Okay. Like, okay. Hello? Why is it not working? I'm trying to ban you on Twitch and it literally won't work. Oh, it worked? Okay, Pog. Okay, hell yeah. Based. But bro was immune for it. So I was like, okay, holy shit, fair enough. What was I saying? Oh, I lost my fucking point because people are man. It's okay to not play a game because it's not your fucking cup of tea. Like, Marvel movies are the best example of this. Everybody watches Marvel movies because they're the most like appeal to everybody, like most vanilla, most like I'm gonna anger a lot of Marvel fans. Marvel movies, and it's probably one of their biggest problems. It's good to have specialized, interesting things that only appeal to niches of people, right? It's good that Dark Souls is like a hardcore, and like the player base of Dark Souls is so dedicated and so strong. MMOs have always been a hardcore, like dedicated player base, right? Crash 1 is really hard. If you don't think that, then you're cooked. The 2 and 3 not so much, but Crash 1 is pretty hard. So, like pretty notoriously. What's the other? It's okay for every game to not appeal to everybody. This is like companies started trying to appeal everything to everybody as a way to make more money, but now the consumer is so brain fucked that they think that everybody needs to like it too. Not everybody needs to like every game, and not everybody needs to enjoy every movie, and like things should be made for specific people, and that makes it more impactful. When you have those things that are closer connected to you, it makes them more important to you, more connected, more meaningful. If everything is like this, trying to appeal to everyone broad spectrum, you lose a lot of specialty. Porco, thanks for the 6 months, man. I really fucking appreciate it. Then you can enjoy PokeMMO. You can enjoy it, but you don't get rare shinies. I'm sorry. Welcome. You get told no in life. Welcome. Like I don't know what to tell you. It's honestly ridiculous. You don't seem like it's not fair. No, you seem like you don't enjoy PokeMMO. I don't. Welcome to the life. Welcome to the game. Like, this is like you. If you don't like rare shunts or difficult shunts, PokeMMO is not the game for you. Go play any other. There are so many Pokemon games with a lower shiny rate. Why would you play the one Pokemon game with the hardest rate and then constantly cry about the rate being too high? It makes no logical sense. What's the bird meme? You obviously view the grind of shiny hunting as a bad thing. Most shiny hunters like it. We like going dry. We like the journey. We like the if you ask any serious shunter, they'll tell you this. This is you. Me when I play the hardest Pokemon game to shiny hunt in, and then say the rate is too high. What are you doing? You're locked in yourself in a mind prison. Just go play. There's a million different Pokemon games where the rate is higher. Just go play those games. Me when I play, guys, I know I'm playing Pokemon where the rate is 1 in 30,000, but I wish it was easier. It's too hard. There's so many other options. I really enjoyed shiny hunting and like the grind and pushing through and like the roller coaster, and yeah, that's the whole point, you know. I appreciate that understanding, Chill Ivy, so much. I really do. It is frustrating. Streaming sometimes feels like I've spent my entire life thinking about crafting the arguments, like thinking, like shiny hunting, right? And then what happens is people who have spent 2 seconds shiny hunting come in and provide their arguments and act like they're on the same. That is the whole, like, sometimes it feels like that. Sometimes it feels like I'm not all the time. A lot of times there's people like Danny who've been playing for a year and a half who correct me and are smarter than me in a lot of areas of the game, right? I am not the smartest player even at almost anything in the game. I'm not the best Pokemon player at anything. Like there's someone who is way better than me in not even that. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of people who are better than me in every area of PokeMMO. But I do understand a lot of the philosophy and argumentation, and I am a jack of all trades, and I'm decent at a lot of things, right? I'm not saying that I'm the best, but I'm not even close to the worst. And I've spent a lot of time on it, and it does bother me when it feels like I'm a, like, calc professor arguing with kindergartners who are saying 2 + 2 = 5. And it's like, you haven't even done your times tables. Of course you've come to the wrong conclusion because you've done so little research. We're cooked. I feel like before I have an opinion, because you're arguing I'm right based. I feel like before I have an opinion on most things, I really like to think about it. And I really like to like even incubators, I'm flip-flopping and back and forth and thinking and like progressing my opinion, and like it's changing a lot, right? There's a lot of thought that goes into it. You're assuming that. What are you talking about? Is this rage bait? You're assuming that. No, I'm providing logical argumentation. What do you mean? What does that mean? You can just say you're assuming anything. That argument, I mean, makes no sense. Today's my birthday. You're assuming that. Your mother actually could have lied to you. Technically, it's possible that your birth certificate was actually forged. Technically, you're assuming everything. Correct. You got it, dude. You're 19 years old and discovered free will. Congratulations. You're assuming your facts are right. Okay. The meme is where, yeah, I mean, you're assuming that is really funny. That's probably something I said at 19, unironically, to someone, to be fair. We've all been there. Harder. Yeah, PokeMMO is an unfair game, inherently. Yes. For sure. We go, why do we unfair encounter rates? Like, I don't want to find 9 carps to get 1 Dratini. Well, so I agree. The example you give there, I agree with, and that was recently changed. That was just fixed in the update. So you should be happy, right? With rare eggs. Rare eggs, I think, should be rare, right? As someone who just likes collecting shinies is not that cool. If you're someone who just likes to casually collect shinies, I think it's okay to accept that you'll never get a rare. That's fine. Like, what's it here? I play Dungeon Defenders, right? I never say like, oh, they should make these map. Let's do a different example. What's an example most people can understand? Because Dungeon Defenders is a really niche game. I've never been new to a hobby. Okay, let's do Classic WoW, right? Like, when I started playing Classic WoW, I never once was like, wow, they should make it so like raids are easier, or so that like raids like could be done with less people so that I could do them, or so that like, what if we had like level 20 raids? No. Raids are cool because you have to get level 60, you have to get a massive group of people, and you have to communicate. That's what raids are. That's okay. You don't need to ask for things to be easier because you can't do them. It's okay that if you don't want to put in the time and effort, you shouldn't get the reward. It blows my mind that is hard for some adults to understand. If you're a casual player, you are inherently accepting the fact you cannot do certain things hardcore players can. That shouldn't be there's like, what are we arguing? You know? I don't understand the entitlement of casual players being like, yeah, I think we should be able to have the same rewards as hardcore players. No, the fuck you shouldn't. You're putting in less time and less effort. I'm sorry, but that's life. Are you yapping? True. Good, valid point. What's next? But you're assuming that's right. True. There is unironically, I think 45k is way too early, Zeffy, but there is an argument. I wouldn't want it personally, but if someone told me they wanted guaranteed shinies in PokeMMO at a certain number dry, I think there's an argument there. I think there's a lot of good arguments that I think are possible in PokeMMO, but somehow people manage to like present the most extreme, undefendable positions. I think it's fine. I think it's really cool that Pokeforce is going to do a similar system to that, where yeah, like I think it's a valid argument, Zeffy. I wouldn't want it, but there's, you know, that's where it's pulling edge shinies. Oh shit, no. Wait, does the point update before you hatch the egg or something, Danny? That's really cool. Yeah, the pity system. Yeah, I also respect that, Rascal. And that's a great example of, once again, not everybody needs to play every game. Some people are going to be like, wow, I can't wait for Pokeforce because of the pity shiny system. And some people are going to be like, wow, I really don't want to play it because of that. That's okay. It's okay for some decisions to be made that alienate people. That's okay. It's not a bad thing. Dark Souls is really hard, and that makes it so some people don't play the game. That is okay. Not even okay, it's a good thing. It gives the game personality, and it builds a stronger connection to those people that do play the game, right? This is like, okay, have you ever been in a friend group or like have made friends at all? So when you make friends, right, the more honest and vulnerable and like you share really intimate things, the more you intimately share, you have a chance to alienate some people. If you share like the worst thing you've ever done, some people are going to be like, that's crazy, and like pull back, or like, you know, that happens. That's okay. However, the people that you really connect with, right? Do you know what I'm saying? The more you reveal, the more likely you are for some people to be standoffish and not want to be your friends anymore. But it's worth it because you want to build those deep connections as a human, right? I don't like, that should be I assume this is a basic thing that we all understand when it comes to human like friends and like relationships. But I don't know if a lot of people in gaming do. I don't know, man. Oh, I'll see you later. I think this is really empathetic and fair, Rar. I feel like a lot of the complaints are coming from players who want to be hardcore but are only able to play casually. Those players in particular feel jealousy and anger towards, yeah, which I do I empathize with. How many, it's like a really common thing where someone does everything they're told in life, graduate high school with fucking honors, go to college, get a degree, go work a job, and then go work a job that's like safe, and go get married and blah, blah. And they do all this and they realize, oh, fuck, I didn't actually want all of this. I hate this. I'm miserable, right? I think a lot of people come to the conclusion like, oh, shit, like, I have no time to play video games anymore, and I love playing hardcore video games. That makes me mad. But some people are just like, that's okay. That's the life I've chosen. You know? This might shock people, but when you have kids, when you have children, you probably give up the chance to play video games hardcore. Maybe, it depends. It depends. If you can do it, more power to you. But I would bet you 95% of parents or 90% of parents can't play video games hardcore. You've chosen something in life that takes up so much time and hopefully should be more fulfilling. You can only do so many things. Here, okay. You can just only do so many things in life. And to be fair, that's honestly like one of the hardest things that I've had, you know, coming to accept. I spread myself too thin. I get it. But you can't just not accept it. You can't ask things to change around you. You need to change around things, right? If I'm spread really thin, I'm doing Patrouski, I'm doing Retro Pat, I'm doing Patrouski MTG, my 3 different YouTube channels. I'm spending time with my wife, going to the movie. If I'm spread really thin and I start realizing that I'm doing everything, I'm doing like 10 things in life, but I'm doing them all poorly, you have to make the decision to cut down on things. You don't get to ask those things to be easier. That's called being an adult. You have to make the change, not ask others to adapt to you. That's crazy to me, but yeah, you do give up a lot when you have kids, which is the whole. Having kids is a lot like shiny hunting in PokeMMO. It's a really big, insanely difficult journey, but the reward is that much higher because of it. That's the whole point. That's what kids are. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, what the fuck? It's the same thing. Shiny hunting and raising a child is the same thing, man. The same exact thing. Okay, obviously I'm joking, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, and it's really hard. Also, like, how the fuck, I don't blame people who, if anything, I respect people who follow the script and then realize they don't like it. I respect a lot more than those who like copium or whatever, or like, it's hard because everyone tells you to do that. And then also, how do you even know? I would not have known at a young age, like, oh, I shouldn't do, you know, like, I know what, because you don't know what to do, so you follow the script, right? Anyways, yeah. I have to test. I haven't tested Chum Bucket. I have no idea. The new Sweet Stock Arena is probably only worth it to hardcore players for the most part, who like really want to either collect it or what's it called? There's something else. I guess you don't need it to egg hatch anymore because of incubators. That would be the other purpose. How many hours was your first shiny? My first shiny was at 2,200 hours played. Meh, just good but tablet based. Kids are such an L. I don't want to be a parent, but I love parents and I respect parents. It's the hardest job in the world. I respect those who make that decision to embark on that amazing journey. Wish them the best of luck. It's really hard. There's a party slots. So for what it actually, the one niche thing, this is a great question. What's the benefit of Sweet Stock Arena? It's pretty niche. So previously, Sweet Stock Arena, it just allowed, you still have to heal it with either Leppas or going to the PC, so it doesn't like break the Leppa mark like a lot of people thought it would. You still, all it does is it lets you not have to have a Sweet Scent on your party. And previously, what you would do is you would have a Pikachu. The best utility mode was a Pikachu with Sweet Scent, Fly, Discharge, Surf, and that Pikachu could like, you could EV train 5 Pokemon at once with only only the Pikachu doing everything else, right? But now you don't need that Pikachu built, I think is the main benefit that it does. Or what you could even do is you could have a Fly in a Sweet Scent Arena, or even just a Sweet Scent Arena and put Fly on like a Moltres or like a Zapdos. You could Coalescence Elemental Orb farm now a lot more effectively. I think elemental farming is going to become a lot more viable with the Sweet Scent Arena. I'm on a main account. Elemental orbs are very, very rare. You get like one every hour and a half to 2 hours of farming, but it's an extra 20k every 2 hours. It's something to factor in. If you can do it for free, why not? So I think the strat will become to use a like Moltres with Fly, a Sweet Scent Arena, or no, sorry, not Zapdos, not Moltres, because Moltres only gets Heat Wave and it's bad accuracy. Even with wide lens, you can miss sometimes. It'd be Discharge Zapdos with like Fly and Discharge, and then Sweet Scent Arena, and that would allow you to Coalescence farm while also EV training 5 Pokemon at once, which wasn't possible, I believe, before. Unless you like taught one of your EV train mons Sweet Scent and PP maxed it, but that's not worth it at all just for that, you know. So great question. Great. That's like the best niche thing that I've thought of. Hell yeah, Tobernac. Hell yeah, dude. What's the point of expert lures? Expert versus super. I think the main thing is just like having to pop less. They're kind of the same. Like repels, you know. Sometimes you might be at a location. You know, mostly you use match repels on a main account, but like sometimes you dance around. I believe you can get elemental orbs in any region. As long as you're using the bird. I think so, fellas. It's a good, I don't remember, actually. Good question. Don't bother trying to train your dog to horde hunt for you. It's bannable, I asked. Okay. Thank you for testing, Ginger Matt. I honestly love that. That's awesome. So I didn't really look at it, but I heard vaguely about it, BP. Which is awesome. The SP, that's awesome. I do need to see what new alphas there are. That would be really fucking exciting if there's new alphas. Which apparently there is, right? Does anyone have an example of a new alpha? Is there an alpha Cradily? I heard that one. No, maybe. Hitmon. What's the hidden ability access there? Hitmons. Alpha Zoroark was here before, but event specific. What are new alphas? I'll have to see the Hitmons. Yeah, Hitmonlee. I wouldn't even notice that, I don't think. To be fair. Always been Alpha Line Noons. It's hard to spot these. I have a video on it, Lucky7. Or I should. I believe this video is going to go over the scoring. The scoring is based on total IVs, species bonus, and nature bonus for the specific event. Nova Shiftry. Nova Slowbro. Let's see. Yeah, apparently there are new alphas over in the Alpha Pokedex in Pokemon. People are saying that the Hitmons are new. Alpha Hitmonlee, Alpha Hitmonchan, and top. Apparently there are some new hidden abilities on these. Steadfast. Raises speech on the Pokemon flinches. Steadfast for Hitmon. That'll be interesting. I don't know if that'll be used that much, but like as a switch into Fake Out is really cool. Maybe in doubles. It's already a pretty good doubles Pokemon. Hitmonlee getting Unburdened. I mean, honestly, I love Unburdened as an ability. Would it be better than Reckless? Probably. Well, I don't know. What if you go like Banded? No, you can't go Banned Unburdened. I'm not sure, but I love the idea of Unburdened. I love Unburdened. Like Unburdened, Drifblim is so cool. So there are a few new hidden abilities. Close Combat White Herb. Yeah, that's good. There you go. There are some cool ones. That's cool. Is that true, Despin? Oh, shit. Fuck. Okay, I apologize. I am getting confirmation. That's my mistake. Apologies. Apparently, the hidden abilities were in the game for those mons, so my mistake. So sorry. But the alphas were not. So there are new alphas in the Hitmon line, but the hidden abilities have been here. Apologies for that. That was my mistake. That was a good... I appreciate that a lot, chat. That was a good... But you are assuming that? True! I do appreciate that, chat. Imagine, like, Shalfa hunting the Tyrode line. One of the rarer shinies, you know? What's up, Stanley Yelnats? I need to watch Holes, man. Rewatch it. I'm convinced Holes is a 10 out of 10 movie. But I haven't seen it in a long time. Agreed? Okay. Whew. Imagine if the person named Stanley was like, nah, it's like an 8 out of 10. Like, you didn't even think it was that good. You're like, yeah, it's fine, but... Shut up, Doctor. That was so weak. What's up, Trainer Sam? How you doing, gamer? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? New swarms? Hell yeah. Is Cradelia new? I had a Cradelia swarm earlier. I don't know if it's new, but it was just so high level that it stood out to me. It's like a level 62 or something, Cradelia swarm. Dude, good luck to you. Good luck to you, gamer. RNG gods for Entei. Crode is indeed new. Oh, hell yeah. There you go. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. I caught some earlier on the Iron Man. I was like, wow, I don't know if I was like, wow, level 62. That's a super high. Never had a fossil swarm. Oh, shit. Really? That's cool. That'll probably like pretty significantly affect the price of Cradilies. They're like pretty expensive because of the lack of root fossils, right? Whatever the fossil is. How are fossils doing, by the way? Dude, this is so clean. Being able to search on the item market, specifically fossil, and just see every single fossil price listed out like this. This is actually amazing. I do think the people who benefited from this update the most might be flippers, which is amazing. Like, I love it's spreadsheet, GTL, simulator. I love that shit in games, and MMOs especially. MMO markets are so interesting. Yeah, that's so clean. It looks so nice. Or like choice. We see like all the choice items. Yeah, it's so nice just to see 3 things. You can see all the prices versus. That's beautiful. That's so cool. I'll do a video guide, like overviewing all the things the GTL can offer. New GTL explain. There's a lot of guides that I have to do. Don't expect any of these super new guides anytime super soon. Once again, my 1-year anniversary is tomorrow, so I'm gonna try. I've been working really hard recently, so I want to take a break, which is why it's unfortunate the timing for this. There's so many, you know. Dude, that's so... Yeah, Park, what's up, dude? That's so real. Give her mysterious ball prices. Nice, nice, nice. Also, that's awesome. Yeah, the GTL stuff is so good. It's so good. Oh, I did not get either of those crowded, unfortunately. I would have loved the Ditto. I was a little late. I didn't, dude, because last night I had to stream last minute pretty late, and then I didn't go to bed for a bit. I had to like export and do a bunch of like thumbnails and yada yada yada. Me and my wife, and my wife usually wakes up early. We both woke up today at like 11:45. I was like, what the fuck? That was the latest I've woken up in maybe all for the past few years. I've not woken up at 11:45 in a long time. That was very late. I usually wake up at like 10, which is already later than the average person for sure, you know, by far. They gotta have them all. I think it's cool to just see credit. I get it, you know. Dude, all the war stuff seems great. Good sleep though. Apparently we needed it. Yeah, apparently we were super tired. Totally need to shut out your minute right now. Okay, I'll DM them. There you go. It should be coming next egg. Good luck. True and real. Dude, what's up, Patty? Bro, I just wanted to make sure I don't the default of the comic because I need to provide more details. Is all. I am so sorry. I am very behind on Twitch rewards. I think probably more than I've ever been. So I'm really sorry about that. Remind me, if you guys remind me Monday or next week, I need to do Twitch rewards very badly. There's just so much shit hitting the fan right now in Pokemon, and not even in a bad way. Obviously yesterday was not great, but now I think now we're just on the positive training, appreciating all the positive, which is beautiful. How are the Ravens gonna do this year? Super Bowl champions, right? Hopefully, not to. The biggest thing standing between the Ravens and a Super Bowl championship is just ourselves. And I'm a choker. I get it, bro. I am really bad under pressure, just like my lovely Baltimore Ravens. I get it, man. It happens. Mistakes are gonna happen. I'm not mad at them or blame them, but we are definitely, if we can just play a game without turnovers, there you go. In the playoffs. Hey, because I said you guys are stupid. I didn't even like think about. Usually when I say sus stuff, I'm like, I realize, but I didn't even think about that one. You guys are just turbo online. Okay, never mind. Never mind. There's the snow. I think it was a lot of things, and that's totally. It's okay. Like, obviously the Mark Andrews drop was painful, but it's gonna happen. I don't blame him. Pick up to what's the most important thing that came with it? Most important thing? Probably the encounter counter. I think if I'm answering that question like from a general standpoint for the average, I think probably the encounter counter is so good. I don't, Stanley. I place like somewhere between like $1 to $5 in bets per game, a very small amount, just to keep me more interested in the game. But that's it. I don't do fantasy. I would love the idea of fantasy football. I just don't have time for it. I feel like I would always love it. I used to, yeah. I don't know if we last year. That's also fair. Yes, dude. Dude. Such a good point, Ken Chickenbone, for coming in stream, dude. For people who have been not, you know, zoned into everything that's happening, it sucks. Like the one negative yesterday overshadowed. We got the encounter counter before Shiny War. Almost nobody thought that was gonna happen. That's a really big, cool deal. Like, that's a really, really amazing thing, in my opinion. And that also adds more legitimacy and more integrity to every single unofficial Shiny War moving forward, right? Not only, we're also like, the in-game encounter counter isn't just an in-game encounter counter, right? It's also a legitimacy tool now, which we're not really appreciating. So much is happening so fast, it's hard to see everything, but the fact that you cannot fudge the numbers on this encounter counter the same way you could on old ones. You cannot lie anymore. It's not possible on shiny stuff. Like, that's a really big deal. Yeah, it shows the number. Like, this is going to be huge. This is such a massive. The devs are... It makes me, like, almost want to tear up. The devs are legitimizing shiny hunting as maybe the most popular way to play PokeMMO. And I always tell the story... Back in 2013, I would run back and forth and shiny hunt Hoppip in Memorial Pillar or whatever in Kanto. Everybody laughed at me. Shiny hunting was not seen as a gameplay method back then because the rate was so high and there was no hordes. You could only single encounter. nobody thought of it as something you actually do. It was, oh, you just like randomly get shinies sometimes by EV training, XP training, catching Pokemon, whatever. You don't actually just shiny hunt, run back and forth. That's what a waste of time that is, right? And now it's the most popular way to play the game. It's beautiful, man. Really fucking, it's really, really crazy. It's so affirming. It's really, really, you know, yeah. And it wasn't just me. A lot of people were shiny hunting back then. It wasn't like being laughed at. It wasn't, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but like, I wasn't like the first person to do it. That's not true at all. You know, I started doing it because Joshua would do it. Joshua believed that she could get a shiny. She believed in the odds. The weird girl love his favorite during a shunt. I respect that. It really depends. I don't think I'm gonna make this in time, but we'll see. Strat would be like, how do I not have flamethrower on these? Is it because I like, oh, did I daycare this one? That's why I don't have flamethrower on the one, because I put it in the daycare and it must have overlearned it. Gotcha. That's exactly what that is, I think. Okay. Sass. Dude, Sass was yeah. What was I always forget the name. Josh, do you remember the name of Gosu and Kaz's team? I never remember the name of that team. There was Sass, 8-Bit Heroes, 4V. I always forget the name of that team that we were in. Daycare is super underutilized. Myself, I underutilize it. I don't remember either. Yeah, I never remember the name of that team. There was a team that was like Gosu, Kaz, Kazuka. Where's that though? Nah. It was way after the rest. Sass was, when was Sass? 2016, I want to say. Was Sass after 4V? It might have been. Was Sass? I wasn't that active when I was in Sass. Where was 2012? Yeah, but I was in 4V later. I was in 4V, I want to say 2014, 15. Maybe not even 2014. I'm sure. Maybe late 2014. I know 4V's been around forever. Don't give me, yeah, I know they're, yeah. Bro's so old. Yeah. Real. So much Android. I'm not sure. It's like a device specific problem, BB. I'm really sorry you're having that problem, BBN. That's really annoying. I'm really sorry. We're not the updated 4V. This was VVV, not the updated 4V. The one I was in was the OG. Yeah, the VVV. I have no idea. I don't even know the difference. What the new one is. Better than me. That's fucking awesome. Okay. All right. No, not so. Only on legendaries. EV nature herbs only work on legendaries. We Vow after. I didn't even know that Vow was from Fevor or 4V. What the fuck? I didn't even know that. I didn't know Vow was modern day 4V. Holy shit! I had no idea. That's cool to know. Yeah, dude, my memory is dog shit, and I was like, yeah, Asbo, Kazuka, Gosu, you was Reezy in that team for a little bit, or had an alt there? We had a TeamSpeak channel for that team, right? So we the name, I don't know what the name of that team was. And Richard was Red in that team. Trainer Red, Richard, Dusty Bunny. I wonder if Dusty remembers. I wonder if Dusty knows. Trainer Red, yeah. Be able to. Val, Solemn Promise. Val was founded in 2002 by Draken. Orange Maniac. I know Draken, of course. Oh, plus you. I'm the very best. I remember. I'm the very best. Or I always say, dude, Orange Maniac is my like fanboy moments. I hope that dude, Orange Maniac is my fanboy love of PokeMMO. I used to be obsessed with his NU guides for like way back in 2014, 2013, 2015 of PokeMMO. I learned so much about PvP from him with his guides. And then also, I feel like he was always an off-meta memer, you know? 3 or 4 times. Dude, I always looked up to, as I was like 15 years old. I looked up to Orange Maniac, like straight up. Like he was my idol. He was always a really informed NU player who didn't always play meta, and he experimented. He really liked to like counter. I feel like he had a Swalot arc where I remember him like playing Swalot at tournaments. I don't know if that's my memory is wrong. My memory is terrible on this stuff. I was very young. It was a crazy time in my life. So Xatu and OU. That sounds. I remember him associating him with Xatu, but I don't remember the specific things. That sounds vaguely familiar. All right. All right, it is 4:59 p.m. We are cutting it extremely close. I'm going to sprint over to Johto for the Snubbull catch event. We got our Pokeyen up to almost 1.8 million Pokeyen. We got our Charizard up from level 70 to 79. I'm going to be a little late for this event, but I will see you guys there ASAP for the first catch. Let me get the details up. This is on Route 34. It's over here, right below Goldenrod. Yeah. I love this spot, honestly. We are nest balling. There's no species bonus, correct, chat? Yeah, correct. We just grab spore. Or not this. Fuck. Grab that. Shiny Beedrill. I think I just used Beedrill here, right? Let's go. Okay. I was gonna go in my party, which is kind of awkward, but whatever. Species. Okay. Is there any reason to lure? I kind of doubt it, right? Let's drop this Pokeball. Thunder Punch. All right, we'll grab ourselves a free Thunder Punch from the random Pokeball here as well. Why not? On the way to the event. Rattata. Is Rattata a catchable species? It is not. We're looking for Snubbull, Togepi, Abra, Ditto, and Jigglypuff. I'm going to quickly try to find my first catch here. Let's see. Hopefully it shouldn't be too long. Nice shiny Tauros over here from this gamer. Is that from Martinus? Pidgey. Okay, I'll see you guys when I have my first catchable species. We are rushing over. Music paused. Of course it would pause at this time. Come on. Okay. It really fucking is, Tober. It really is. Lake was more. Apparently, dude. Apparently. Okay, a ×3 Snubbull I can't really catch effectively. This will be my first. Okay, there we go. Abra. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for the sub, man. I feel like a boomer. Thank you for the fucking 4 months of total sub, man. Thank you, dude. All right. Nest Ball's 100% for this. I'm pretty sure. All right, we have our first catch, fellas. An Abra. We're gonna Nest Ball this bad boy. There's no species bonuses. I'm going to guess that first place is the only species bonus is +5 for Snubbull. No nature bonus, excuse me. So I'm going to guess that first place is around like a 172, 174. There's our first catch, about a 111. Very average catch. That's how it's going to go. Let's catch a lot more. What are Pheno odds? I honestly don't know. What event? If you first link in the description, Pedro. Links to the Snubbull event. Lord's Law Togepi. Ooh, that is like, I don't think it's worth it. That is tempting to give an extra mon to catch, but I think it's the double battles just slow things down too much. I appreciate that info though. Have you revived it? What do you mean revive it? Ooh, that is kind of cool. I should have maybe. I think I'm fine to not. I like the idea of that in the future, though. We'll try that in the future, gamer. I like to test. Our first Snubbull catch, which also enters Snubbull into our Pokedex, upping our caught OT to 263. We'll take a 1x31. Not in a great stat for the Ed group, but you know what? It's still something. A lot more to catch. A lot more to go catch. We're only 3 minutes into the event. Where and what channel? Info's in this forum post, boys. Info is right here. All the forum. Right. You can also see on the screen, top left corner, Route 34. Channel does not matter. Good luck to you, Huryu. Hell yeah, dude. Or I'm just scatterbrained trying to get to everything really quick. I like to have the species catchable on screen as well. 101. I know that looks... Let's take up the whole screen. Give me 1 sec. There we go. Here we go. Much better. There we go. Brave short. Ooh, that is cool, gamer. Wait, that's neat. Can you pin multiple? Oh shit. Okay, that's very fucking cool. The encounter counter makes so many things like an interesting option, you know? I don't think I want to do that right now, but I love the idea. It's really like, not only did we get an in-game encounter counter, we got the best encounter counter we've ever seen. I think that's what needs to be like appreciated. Fun Bus, what's up? We got the first ever official in-game encounter counter, Fun Bus. It's in game, dude. Nice, Crowded. Fun Bus, dude, everybody's favorite chatter. Fun Bus. Yes, Valorian, good eye. That's from Custom Strings. I can link the video on that. A lot of people love that. I get like positive feedback on that all the time. There is the there is that. Ooh. Pretty good catch. Not worth submitting, nor will it win the event. But Impish Nature, honestly, like usable. You wouldn't. I love Granbull. Is Granbull good in PvP? Absolutely not. Is it a cool Pokemon that's nostalgic for me because it was good in PvP? Not even like usable way back in the day. Maybe a little bit. Like I love Granbull. It's a really cool Pokemon, but the stat distribution was interesting. Could be a good breeder. Worst case scenario. Warren Berry, sure. Is it alt Storymon? Elemental push everything. It's dude, I actually have I literally did that, Rumel, on I think I have an account called King Duder with a Granbull with the elemental punches for that reason. But he's done storylines? What are you talking about, Tom? What do you mean? Tom is now the king of Iron Man spoilers. Yeah, I know one of Asbo's favorite comp was he loved Granbull. Ban Tom? True. We have a no spoiler rule? True. You do not have to be I'm in channel 8, for example, because it just gets so packed. Don't worry about the channel, Nuzu. It's a good question, though. I don't want people to be worried about that. Shuckle Swarm? What? Wait, no way. Shuckle Swarm called, someone said? Wait, that has to be a new swarm. There were not Shuckle Swarms before, right? That's gotta be a new swarm. Pat, catch them all? That's really fucking cool if that's a new swarm. There are Shuckle Swarms now? Someone said Hoenn? I kind of do want to leave the catch event to go catch them. Is that dumb? It probably is. That's so sick. There was no there. Don't tell me that. Were there actually Shuckle Swarms before? No shot. I don't believe you. That has to be new. Instead of 24? No way. What? Okay, I'm fucking cringe. I was here on stream. You got stuck. Instead of storyline. I don't remember. You didn't make it. I literally don't remember. I'm gonna go check this. Wait, wait, is it in a fucked location? Seafloor Cavern? Wait, where the fuck is that at? Okay, maybe I don't go to it. Babysit him. I don't even know what you're talking about. Dude, I swear I block out storyline. I believe you missed. You couldn't surf? Chat was backseating you? When was this? Just surf? It sounds vaguely familiar. What's up, Fun Bus? Thanks for the 7 months of Prime, man. I appreciate that, dude. Always happy to see you. Chat fucking loves you. There's no shot you can just nest ball these, right? Even Quick Ball probably doesn't. Well, maybe Quick Ball does. Let's try it. Nope. Okay, Dittos you probably just don't catch. Quick Ball. Quick Ball Ditto is a 22% catch rate. What the fuck? I guess you could lead with like sub Breloom for that strat, for the Ditto specifically. Let me find. Back to my nest balls. Will the encounter counter hurt shiny wars? What if we'll make eggs in the shiny shiny, then people can hoard shiny eggs and wait to pop them during the next shiny war? Thank you, number one, thank you for the $10. I really appreciate that super chat, man. I never thought about that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's presented that. I would need someone like, I would need a more experience. I would need someone who's actively involved in Shiny War right now to weigh in. Like someone like more experienced with that, like Danny or something. I don't know. If you can see, maybe they'll just have to fix the bug. If it's a bug where you can see the shiny on the leaderboard before you even hatch it or whatever, you could probably hoard them for next year. Apparently it's been fixed. Okay, if it's been fixed, hell yeah. That's got to be a bug. That can't be intended. I like the way you think. It's an important thing to bring up, Ray. Yeah, all the drowsies now. And thank you for the super chat, man. Good catch. Good catch. Oh, parts of they fixed it. Okay, that's really cool. That's cool. That's a really interesting bug to exist. I mean, good eye, good eye. Either get it or you don't. Yeah, according to Pokemon Hub's catch calc, it's like 22.9% with Quick Ball. They're going to attack Chaos. Terrible breeder, but it's something. Volcarona Swarms. Good luck to you, Soak. Fuck, that's funny. You never turn the message. Ooh, good luck to you, Zeta. No, I'm sure there's a bunch of bugs. Great question. Nest balls are cheaper. So if the Pokemon is 100% catch rate with Quick Ball and Nest balls are generally better. By 200 Pokeyen, it's very minimal, but great question. Lepa farming can be worth it on a main account if you are a very consistent person. If you are very consistent, you have a very consistent schedule, you wake up, you water, plant your berries, you go to work, you come home. Like, if your schedule is very, very consistent and you can keep up with berries very consistently, then Lepa farming's, if some people love it. Like, Lepa farming for profit is a per person dependent thing. You make about 120k profit per day doing it, maybe a little bit more right now with prices going up a little bit. But my problem with Lepa farming, I never did it on my main account because My problem with Lepa farming is if you do Lepa farming correctly for 1 week and then make one mistake, you Lepa farm for 7 days straight correctly, you make all your money, and then on the 8th day you fuck up, that one mistake just erased 7 days of profit. If you mess up once, you lose like 700, 800k in seeds, and you make about 120k a day or whatever. Like you erase all your progress if you mess up once a week, which is pretty rough. There's very little room for error with berry farming. But if you like them and it's great, safe, consistent money if you like it, you know? Exactly. Yeah, for some people it's free money. That's the, like, it's just not for everybody. I think it's really important, like, Lepa farming. A lot of people are like, oh, everybody should Lepa farm, and that's where I'm like, okay, like, that's, you clearly don't know. People are different, you know? Like, it just depends. Lepa farming is a person-dependent thing. Hell yeah, Eevee. I don't berry farm because I know that I may not be that consistent to get to that every day. I do a lot of things. I play Pokemon every day, but I'm not. I still not for me, you know. Dude, hell yeah! Oh yeah, getting your legendary encounter during a. I would love to get my Entei during this event. That would be fucking. I'd be so happy. I'd probably rather get my Entei spawn than win the catch event. Maybe. Actually, I don't know about that, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Catch events are always on the official forums, Hamza, under on the official forums under official catch events or official events. I just check the forums every day. That's what, so like you can either check the PokeMMO forums every single day, which a lot of people don't like to do, or you can watch my stream recaps, live streams. I shout out upcoming events at the beginning of every single stream recap and every single stream. So if you watch my videos, you'll be caught up to date on when catch events are coming out. If you don't want to miss catch events, subscribing to my channel, ringing the bell notification is a cool way to do it. If you don't want to, that's totally fine. Check, you know, forums are great as well, you know. What about for the event? They might be. I have no idea, Mario. Catch events are very, like, you're developing the strategy very, like, on the fly. Usually for it's pretty rare for a catch event where I'm like, oh yeah, this is for sure the best strat. Like, it's hard to tell. I don't know, you know? The honest answer is I don't know what the best strat is for sure. I usually say, hey, here's the strat that I'm doing. I'm going to be nest balling with Swarm, you know? Ugh. Terrible. So true, Ken. Yeah. No shiny Shuckle on this Swarm. Worst update I've ever seen. You hate to see it, man. You might be actually shiny locked or bugged. You should report your PRNG to the devs. I'm sorry I'm sorry you had to go through that trauma, dude. That was bad. No, that's so fat. Mario, I'm tempted to do it too. Don't get me wrong, right? You know. And it's very possible. I don't know, man. It's possible. Stupid efficient. I feel like this is a fantastic event for Fall Swipe Pokeball. 1000%. I think most people should Fall Swipe Pokeball most events, you know? So on the Iron Man account, I don't mind nest balling because on a main account, you're factoring in like, oh, the Pokemon you catch, you can sell them. Like, how do I profit? Whatever. There is no profiting on an Iron Man when it comes to catching Pokemon, right? It's not possible. You're exchanging one resource for another. I cannot turn my Pokemon into Pokeyen, right? But what I can do is turn them into breeders and like, yeah. So for me, it's just my Pokeyen on my Iron Man account is here to be spent, right? Yeah, that's the main thing, German. Yeah. It would slow down the catches based on my, but if you're Fall Swipe Pokeball and maybe it's fine, it's probably fine to lure and have 2 mons to kill one, yada yada. 31 speed Adamant. That was a great catch, actually. That was a great catch. That's insane, Josh. Congrats. Holy shit. Those back-to-back is pretty crazy. They aren't that bad. They definitely aren't that bad, for sure. It's very minimal. Make my counter total if I close the tab. How do you get, like, back? If you click X, how do you get it back up? I'm guessing, like, down here you click this. That'd be my guess. I'm not sure. If I hit X, yeah, there you go. There you go. Pog. What's up, Zan? How you doing, dude? I do the trip thing. Trips, you can like, I'm going to use trips to separate like how many Zapdos or like legendary encounters I've done. Basically like you go to the trip page and you just like start a trip. So you like open this, you go to trip and you click this to like start a trip, and you'll have your total encounters and your trip encounters different, if that makes sense. Maybe I misunderstood that question, but let me know if I'm missing something. Trip encounters are going to be fantastic if you want to like separate your catch event encounters or separate like, I think legendary hunting is the big one. The fact that I can like start a trip when I legendary hunt and like keep that number separate from my last shiny, encounters, like, yeah. Summer trip button. Fuck, that's fun. I'm not familiar with that. That's awesome. Nice, German. Hell yeah, dude. What's up? Good afternoon, Mr. Streamer. Just got home from a good day of work. Anything crazy happened since the server went down last night? You were here for a lot of that shenanigans, right, Dango? Videos. I put out a bunch of videos recapping the update and everything that's happened and all the there was a lot of craziness. I'm better than Zan. Xanthier versus Zanarchy is the true Xanoff of our generation, one might say. Hello, kind streamer. I haven't played since 2012. What did I miss? Nothing. Game's pretty much the same. True and real. I do love the meme because I get a lot of like it's a good meme. There's a lot that's happened. Great question. What's the stat goal you're going for in this event? Phenomenal question. Generally, it broke out of the nest ball. What the fuck? Generally, in a catch event, you're looking for like, it depends on the event, but like 165 plus is like definitely worth submitting. You could get third place or higher. I would say, so let's do it. Third through first place, generally on average, I would say third place is around a 166 to 168. Second place is around 168 to 170, and first place is generally around 170 to 172. Fourth place is generally around 18 to 20. I ran from that. Fuck. However, take all of these numbers with a massive grain of salt, because recently it feels like catch events have been so competitive. There's way more people doing them that it feels like it's getting like what third through first is getting higher and the fourth is getting lower, so it's getting harder and harder. Like that's it's outdated. I don't want to say it's out. It's hard to tell. Like it might be, but we just don't know yet, because if you have we haven't done enough catch events in like the new era of catch events. Isn't that a good thing? It's a great thing. It's a great thing that catch events are super popular. An amazing thing. It means the game's healthy. It's absolutely. It's just hard to find the numbers. I wouldn't say that it's outdated. I would just say take it with a grain of salt is I think the best way to handle it right now, because we don't know if this will last. We don't know, new era. I think we're entering a new era of catch events. Yeah. If I do an analysis, yeah. So Zanarchy, there you go. If someone wants to run through, I'm going off of fucking vibes and guesstimations based off of anecdotal experience over like 140 catch events over how many ever years, right? Yeah. Nothing changed. Okay, this is great. New question. New era question mark. What do you mean new era of catch events? Nothing has changed. Events are the same as before. Great question. Catch events, I've been saying, in my opinion, I think catch events are entering a new era of catch events for a few reasons. Well, number one, a few things have changed. Catch events have changed in the sense that lore encounters don't give bonuses anymore, and they've also recently been giving a lot more bonuses, higher bonuses, to species and nature. So last event we saw like a plus 10 species bonus and a plus 15 nature bonus. Historically, we've never seen, or was it plus 15 species or plus 10 nature? Historically, we've never seen a plus 10 nature bonus, or that's very, very rare. Usually we don't see nature bonuses over like 5 or maybe 8, but 10 is crazy, right? So having a plus 15 species bonus and a plus 10 nature bonus in one event is very rare. We don't normally see that. That's that's the smaller nitty gritty stuff. The main thing I feel like we're having a new era of catch events in PokeMMO is because of the seemingly massive, we don't know for sure, we don't have data, seemingly massive surge of players doing the catch events. I feel like it is largely pushed by the Ironman community, and because so many people, way more than I expected, have created Ironman accounts, and because getting free RP from catch events is the only way to get RP on Ironman accounts, and because getting RP to buy RP stuff on an Ironman account is seen as the coolest, most end game, like amazing goal on an Ironman account, I feel like scores have been getting, catch events have been getting more and more competitive and more intense, even regardless of lack of in-game changes for catch events, if that makes sense, as well as just more people being aware of them. Also, there was recently that Pikachu catch event, right? There was that 1 billion prize pool Pikachu catch event, and I feel like that introduced a lot of people to catch events. A lot of people tried catch events for the first time with that Pikachu catch event and are now a lot more interested and are continuing on, etc., etc. But I think due to player base increase, Ironmen increase, who I like on my main account, I almost never did catch events because they weren't really worth my time. On Ironman, I do almost every catch event, right? It's a massive difference. So there's a lot of factors, and we don't know for sure. I am somewhat I'm guesstimating. I am guesstimating, not even somewhat. I am guesstimating. Please keep that in mind. But I'm guesstimating that I do feel like catch events have become way more popular. We are entering a new era of catch events where previously I feel like it was like 200 to 300 people per event, and I feel like now it's like 600 to 800, if not more. The Pikachu catch event, we have the data. The Pikachu catch event got like 2,200 people or something ridiculous. That was a 24-hour event, so it was a bit different, but that event was massively popular. And that was an unofficial event, so I even think arguably less people did it because of that. There's a lot of things like that. Yeah, the game in general is just bigger. There's a lot of reasons, but I do think because of all of these different varied reasons, I think catch events are getting more competitive and scores are rising. I used to say the average scores to win a catch event historically have been like third place is like 166 to 168, second place is 168 to 170, first place is 170 to 172. That's generally on average been about right, but that's like 140 catch events over like 12 years or whatever. I think those numbers are changing, and then fourth place has historically been like 18 to 20. I think what it takes to win a catch event is getting higher and higher, and what it's taking to get fourth place is getting lower and lower. I think it's just getting more competitive for sure. Especially today during an update. Yeah, it's a great thing to catch people up on if you're not aware of what's happening. It doesn't take like it doesn't take more than in any game in MMOs. It does not take physical in-game updates to change things. If you understand MMOs, you know that MMOs are largely community driven, right? You don't need in-game updates for massive changes to happen in an MMO because an Ironman account could be created or certain things like that, and that just massively changes the direction of the game. Yeah, I do wonder, I don't know if more people or less people would be doing today's catch event. I don't know. Dude, Joshua, what is one of the crazy, yes. I think in the last 4 months, the game has seen a massive upsurge in players. One of the weirdest things, this year was the first time I've ever seen this in my PokeMMO history over 12 years. I have never seen my YouTube analytics, GTL numbers, PvP numbers, like every analytic that we do have access to. We don't have access to the total number of players, but flat out, but we have other numbers. I've never seen I've never seen players rise in the off season. Yeah, Xanarchy got it. I've never seen the player count go up after an event season. I've never seen it. Besides this year we did. Historically, it was very normal. PokeMMO players would play a ton from Halloween to the Lunar New Year event, and then they play really intensely for like 3 to 4 months. Understandably, take their 3 to 4 month break. That was very normal. It was very normal that after February, PokeMMO player count would decline. That didn't happen this year. Somehow it went up. A mixture of a lot of factors. There were other YouTubers like Sacred Almighty or other people covering the game. There was a lot of factors that went into why it didn't decline this year, and it actually went up, but it is insane that happened. Like, it's crazy. We've never seen anything like that where it actually went up after in the off season of the game. Generally, February or post February to August-ish is called the off season of PokeMMO. It is the down time. It's where like you're supposed to like do your normal grinds, like build up your Pokeyen stat, do all that. It's supposed to be the chill period, and it has been anything but chill this year. There's been so much that has happened. Oh. Hell yeah, Lone Wolf. Why'd it go up though? A million There's just so many things. There's a lot of factors. Factor is fresh. The factor is fresh, just like the food that you can get from HelloFresh. Link in the description. Shout out to the guy who did HelloFresh sub. It is the best way to support the channel. It's OP. It's broken. HelloFresh is amazing. It's awesome food. It's deeply appreciated. Thank you to everybody who even considers HelloFreshing. Very fresh of you, I must say. Okay, finally a nest ball. Best in slot support. Unironic. It's like, yeah. Sponsorships are insane for people like Patrouski. The actual best way is to drop a happy cow, if you say so, King. You know what? Happy cow is not too shabby if you know what? So the benefit of happy cow is that, do Twitch bits support me? Yes. They support me financially, but they do something that HelloFresh couldn't do. They support the soul. They support the smile. They support the soul. So you know what? Maybe it could be argued that the happy cow is the best way to support. It's arguable. Brucey, thank you so much for your continued consistent support, man. Every month in and month out, man. You've been a massive impact to my life and channel, and I wouldn't be able to grow PokeMMO without you, dude. Seriously, thank you so fucking much. Thank you, thank you. No Gambit today, I don't believe, Ken. I don't believe there was a Gambit today. The happy song, dude. The happy song. Actually, but it helps it supports the soul. It supports the soul. Yes, that was one of my favorite, Oranti. That was one of my favorite sleeper updates in this event, was every new shiny caught has its encounter number on it. I think that is so fucking cool. What's up, Rage? No, what's up, Rage? No, no worries. No, what's up, dude? I can get you that link 1 second, Broche. Here is the link. Here's the link for the Shiny War leaderboard for anybody interested. You honestly, if a mod wants to do a command for that, I'd greatly appreciate it. I fucking ran from that. If your encounter counter disappeared, you can go to the bottom little Pokedex thing, hit the Pokedex icon, and then click encounter tracker. It'll bring it back up. Hey, nothing wrong with new player questions. That's not a bad thing at all. I will say, instead of explaining the catch event rules, I'd rather link a video to you if you're okay with that, because the video is going to explain it a lot better. I can save some breath and going to explain it a lot better to you. A lot better to you than I could on a live stream trying to recount everything, you know? What's up, Kotzi? Is Field Team 7 goated name? Yeah. I'm honored to hear it, Polar. I'm honored to hear it, man. I appreciate it, dude. Hi, I'm new here. Nice to meet you. You remind me of a BMX biker, Clarko. Welcome, new Clarko.
Happy cow.
Thank you so much, Bruce G. Thank you, man. That is just, it's fun fucking support, dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. You're weird, unfollowed again. Understandable. Have a nice day. I love that Shaq meme where he's just like, understandable. Have a nice day. It's a classic meme. Classic meme. Can't go wrong with it. Only the happy song right about now. Never a bad time for the happy song. It was top tier. That meme was great. What's up, Spidget? How you doing, dude? I'm honored to hear it, trainer, dude. I'm happy to hear it, man. Happy to hear it. Yes, Spidget. Yeah. Yes, Spidge. Missed the happy. That's okay. I bet Spidget's plenty happy. What's up, dude? Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Dude, Rage and Trainer. If the videos have been helpful, that's all. Like, I'm already happy to, that's enough. I'm happy to hear it. You go above and beyond and support the Prime, man. Thank you so much, man. I really fucking appreciate it. Fuck, I'm surprised to hear it's your favorite thing, Zam, but I respect that. It's awesome. I will check on the leaderboards every morning on stream, Kets, and I'll try to keep an eye on them to some extent. I don't think I'll check the leaderboard more than 2 or 3 times a day, but probably 2 or 3 times a day. Got an Entei, what do I do? Catch it. Don't Master Ball it. You want timer balls? Well, you can if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend Master Balling, rather. If you fail to catch the Entei, it will lower its encounter rate down to 1 in 500. So even if you fail to catch the Entei now, if you're not prepared, it'll be about 2 hours to re-find it, or less on average. So don't stress too much if you fail to catch it. Best beginner with the shiny boost. Ooh, I have some. If you Google, look up PokeMMO beginner shiny locations, I have a bunch of videos and guides that go over that. Any like time swipe horde that's near a PC, you know? No shiny charm? I'm on an Iron Man account. Shiny charms will never be popped. That's not official on this account. Or do you mean the... I'm not sure if I know what you mean. Master Ball Cower. I don't recommend Master Balling a legendary, but you know what? If it makes you happy, it's up to you. True, Rumel. True. Speedrun false swipe spore. I think most people should be Speedrun false swipe sporing, or even like false swipe just Pokeball. Quick Ball and Nest Ball are... Ooh, it's been a while since I've caught a 2x31, man. I'm happy with that. It's 31... humanoid age group. Okay, yeah. 31 HP, 31 attack, humanoid age group, very male breeder, very good catch. It's been a while since I've seen it 2 times. At least it feels like it, aside from alphas. Hell yeah, great catch there. 1 HP and sleeping. For Entei, Timer Ball. If you're doing a legendary... False swipe spore timer spam timer balls. Now, one of the main ways you can lose a legendary is if it dies from running out of PP and ends up struggling to death. So you want to make sure, don't be lazy, keep resporing that thing every single time. Like that's the main way people lose most legendaries, is it's struggling to death. Good luck to you on your catch, dude. Massive good luck. Yeah, hell yeah, Brewski. Every morning. After you run out of PP, Brewski. True. If a legendary dies, it's not gone forever. It actually lowers the encounter rate to 1 in... to 1 in 500. So, if you fail to catch a legendary, it's better. It's more efficient. You don't have to do the efficient thing, but it's more efficient to not Master Ball it and just re-encounter it. It will take you about an hour or 2 to re-encounter it on average. 1 in fuck. Yeah. God damn it. If you find a legendary and fail to catch, last month I faked out at a Moltres in 1 shot like an idiot. I wasn't thinking. I thought it was like an alpha tankiness. And I found that Moltres again about an hour and a half, or even less. Like, you know. True. Yeah, you're assuming that. That is true, Rumel. That is true. You killed again. I think what happened was it struggled to death the first time because I didn't have a proper Smeargle to catch it. And then the second time I fake out it. So I killed it twice. The first time was hard to avoid. It was going to happen. It died to its own struggle. That's going to happen sometimes. That's just RNG in a lot of ways. The second time was just insanely dumb human error. Yeah, that was 9,000 hours, by the way. Well, now I'm officially like well over 10,000 hours in PokeMMO if you include alt accounts. If you don't include alt accounts, then, you know, my main account's only at 9,400 hours. You know, I kind of knew. On the Iron Man? The Iron Man's at 472, but my Cool Duder account is also at like 600 or something like that. Like Cool Duder is also at least at 400. Dude, I think if you go to permaban someone and you misclick 10-minute timeout, then they just get that's human error. They get to live another day, which I kind of respect. You know, they kind of deserve to not be permabanned. Leopard farming is really decent, consistent Pokeyen, but it's not for everybody. Leopard farming is if you are very, very, very consistent. You make about 120k a day from Leopard farming for like 20 minutes of work, I want to say. Depends on how fast you are. Actually, Josh, wait, Josh, what channel are you? I would love to see it. What channel are you on? The problem with Leopard farming is if you Leopard farm perfectly for 1 week and then make one mistake and you let your berries die, you lose all your profit for the last week. So you have to be very consistent. Leopard farming does not allow for mistakes. On mobile, it's bugged. Did you already catch it? Dude, congratulations, man. Hell yeah, dude. Josh is a regular who's like here all the time, and it's so cool to see regulars get like the, you know, shiny in a catch event. I would just say common sense, broach. So sorry I hate to use that argument, but like no legendaries, no like, you know, well, depends on how expensive legendaries are. I'm not sure, like I would say try to keep it not ridiculous. Like most Pokemon should be fine. Most Pokemon should be okay. What's a mon that I couldn't like Heatran, and any like super expensive memer, but channel 10. Okay, so I can't even come check it. Gotcha. Just so you're broke. True. That's what it is. True. From what someone told me, hatch locations haven't gone away, but I could be wrong, Lone Wolf. Someone said that it still has the hatch location of where you're at when it hatches. Don't think hatch locations have gone away, but I could be wrong. That's what just someone said. 20 minutes left in the event. Good luck. Dude, congrats on the Entei catch, dude. Hell fucking yeah. Abdulani, congratulations. 45%. Congratulations, man. Congrats, man. No, a lot of people were concerned about that, which is so fair, Lone Wolf, you know? Dude, hell yeah, Josh. RNG evens out, man. Fuck yeah. So I watched for the last time. I kind of, dude, I feel bad. There are certain movies where, like, all of the memes, I don't want to say ruin it, but, like, affect your enjoyment of it. I feel that way with, why are we wooing? What happened? I feel that way with Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is objectively a beautiful movie, but I feel like Jurassic Park has lost some of its magic for me because of all the fucking memes, you know? Like the fucking music, and like I feel it's just like unlucky. I think Jurassic Park is probably at least a 8 out of 10 movie, at least. But now when I watch it, it feels like a 6 out of 10, if that makes sense. Maybe a 5. It feels not as good to me, personally. The magic is gone. OMG Entei? Dude, fucking congrats, Breezy. What the hell? Everybody's getting shit, man. Everybody's getting shit. Happy Friday. Let's fucking happy Friday, Matt. What's up, dude? I do not have experience with Jagex account recovery, thankfully. I've not had to worry about it. Good luck to you, man. I have no idea. That sounds rough, Dango. Good luck to you, man. Wait, yeah. Oh, Wowky, for the, what's up? 24 months, Wowky. What the fuck? Thank you, man. 2 years. Congrats on 2. I should be getting you a fucking engagement ring. Congrats on 2 years, bro. Thank you so much, man. But Jeff, yeah, I mean, I get it, you know, Jake. Dude, I saw that vaguely. Apparently, there's a share button now when you encounter a shiny. I need to see what does that mean? When you click that button, what happens? I have not tested it. Someone said it's really good, Despin, but I haven't tested it. I have no idea. Apparently, when you get a shiny now, there's a share button. I don't know what the fuck that means or what that does, what that entails. I need to see it. Which choice item first? You can't really, it's either band or specs. You can't really go wrong. Probably not Scarf, but it, you know, it depends. A lot of PvP, maybe Scarf. You either go specs for Jimmy Run team or band for like Payday Pickup Meowth. I think I went band on my Iron Man account first. No, it's really, yeah, it's really interesting. Chum Bucket Gaming, the triple Whalmer. That's pretty cool. A wild Whalmer and Whalmer appeared. A wild Horde appeared. A wild Whalmer and Whalmer appeared. A wild Whalmer and Whalmer appeared. A wild Horde. Okay, this does seem pretty insane. I need to test Chum Bucket. Because if Chum Bucket is... Oh, you get 2 Whalmers and then a Horde and then a Horde and then 2 Whalmers and then 2 Whalmers. That's pretty fucking crazy. Was there an Alpha Blissey right now? Oh, shit. Is that new? Wait, when was that Alpha Blissey? Wait, did I miss it? Is it gone? Did I miss the Alpha Blissey? Wait, when was that? 4:34 p.m. Is it gone? We called it? Oh no. Is it already gone, you think? Should I go check it? Still there, I think. So the Alpha... Shut the fuck up. No! That was my fault. It was totally... I should have... No! Fuck, man. Imagine if you actually read chat. I try my best. Okay, there's a lot of fucking chats. Spoilers? What are you talking about? You sound crazy. You can't... See, the beauty... You can't actually spoil anything because you just gaslight people. It's so smart, man. Checking Discord pings. There's so much going on. You guys just don't... You guys actually just don't understand how hard streaming is. If there's not enough attitude in my voice, please know I'm just joking. You guys just don't get it, man. It's actually really hard. Smiley face. You guys don't get it. Streaming's actually way harder than construction. I like am hurting, like cringing. Okay, anyways. You're assuming, yeah, I'm assuming. True. I didn't even notice that I rolled. That was just instinctive. I need a fucking haircut, bro. Holy shit. True. Fuck. The argument, dude. Finally, someone's sticking up for the little guy, the hardest job in the world, being a streamer. Actually, construction work is actually less physically intensive than streaming because the crash outs caused by streaming actually burns more calories. That's an insane. I can't, dude. That's actually so good. To be fair, that's fucking so good. That's so good. The ads. I went there and I couldn't see it, Tibbs. Sometimes visually it sits around. You might be right, Tibbs. I'm just gonna let it go. I appreciate it though. It's the new coal mines, dude. That's so real, dude. F? Wait, really? There should be no F. No F? Yeah. There should be no F. I'm not even dropping frames. I have 0 Brit F. Yeah, our Brit servers down. I have 0 frames dropped on Streamlabs, 0 on YouTube, 0 on Twitch. Is that a Brit F? If you F'd, let me know if that would be really funny. Can confirm Europe F. Okay, that is really funny that it was a Europe F. Quick F. Okay. Apparently, fish and chips issue. Yeah, apparently there was a quick Britopian F, which, you know, gonna happen. Me and Tom F. Quick European F. No Europe F. The Queen's. Okay. Okay. Come on. No, I don't think Clark. I don't think those were big. Yeah, Clark would know, which I appreciate actually. Belgian F. Okay. I don't know, dude. Gasp. I don't know if I thanked you. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna replay your thing, bro. I'm so sorry. I almost try to never miss subs. Thank you so much, Gas, for the 3 months of Prime, dude. I'm so sorry I missed that. If I miss a sub, you guys can flame the fuck out of me. 3 minutes ago and I didn't thank you yet is past the line. Let me see this, Josh B. Thank you. Dude, nice shiny Snubbull. Yeah, I've seen the... Okay, I love that your phone has a crack in it. That's odd, dude. The nice shiny Snubbull, man. Sorry to flame your... That's awesome. Snubbull encounters 23. Shiny Snubbull is so good, man. Such a good shiny. Congratulations, man. The public. Yeah, I would love to see the... Yeah. I think I just have to get a shiny. I think I have to simply get a shiny so I can show you guys what the share button does and what it looks like. That's the new strategy. Did you catch what's sick, Crowded? Yo, what's up, Lose It? Where are you in the run? Ooh, how do I tease it without telling you everything? Because I would recommend obviously just watching all the progress videos. There are, I think there's 8. No. Progress video number 8 releases tomorrow. No, 2 days. So this Sunday. In 2 days, progress episode 8 drops. What I can say is that you saw episode 1. I'm now at 472 hours played. And then I'll just let, there's some stuff on screen you're gonna see. But I want, I like to try to encourage watching the series. I don't play on my main account too much, no. But I've only been playing the Iron Man account for what, a month and a half, 2 months? So almost 2 months, actually. 2-month anniversary soon for the Iron Man. Stopping to watch you to shiny. I've been pretty not wash boomer about shinies on the Iron Man, thankfully. On the Iron Man, yeah, true. I haven't offered to go to Bird's house, but I don't know what to do. Is on a plate. What the fuck is that sentence? What does on a plate mean? What even is? Yeah, thank you. What does that mean? I did. Yeah, god damn it, Tom. Why don't you remember that? Hooked bird. Yeah, bro's getting KFC. Hooked bird on a plate. Dude, I love so much of my audience. I feel like to play MMOs, you have to have, so much of my audience is like work from home, like second monitor content. And that's how I am. I'm a second monitor kind of guy. I love always having a YouTube video up. That's my, I try to be the content creator that I would like to watch. I totally get it. Dude, and I hope you enjoy Luzu. I'm really fucking happy to hear it, man. Much love to you and best of luck, dude. Work from home here? Yeah. Third monitor. I think someone once told me I was like their 9th monitor content, and I don't think they were joking. Usually if someone that was the only time where I was like, damn, 9th. Like if someone told me that I'm their 4th monitor content, okay, I'm still on the screens, hell yeah. 9th monitor, at that point, like I'm probably muted. You might not even be able to, like, I might be off in the dark corner. Like 9th monitor content, that was the only time where I was like, okay, that one hurt a little bit. Holy fuck. But fair enough, like I'm honored to still be on the screen, don't get me wrong, but damn, that was a low priority. It was funny. It was a good meme. Yeah, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, I could get. 5th monitor might be pushing it where it's like, okay, I'm happy to still be there, but I'm keen to nest ball these, fuck. 6, if I'm 6th monitor content, I might be cooked. At that point, it's okay, I gotta up my game. I'm fucking boring as shit if I'm someone's 6th monitor content or more, Yeah, the Samurai, yeah, like, it might be even worse. Like, Samurai Champloo was my 4th monitor if you count it as that. Maybe 5th if you count this monitor that I watch movies on, but not like during stream. You the 9th fiddle? 9th fiddle is brutal. Projected, okay, but that's projected to ceiling that's basically like 3rd. I think if you're projecting me to your ceiling, that's probably like 3rd monitor by default, right? Maybe 2nd. It's probably 3rd. I think of that mentally as 3rd monitor to me. Samurai Shampoo. It's like I never remember if it's Champloo or Champloo. I think it could be either. I'm a fake fan. There you go. Listen to my Champloo, yeah. I've seen it all the way through, like probably 2 or 3 times. I mean, I love it. It's not like, I wouldn't say I'm like the biggest fan in the world, but I've seen it 2 or 3 times all the way through. I listen to a fair bit of Nuja bass. It's Nuja. Now I'm gonna say that wrong. People are gonna flame me. Samurai Champloo is not. Well, it is, but it isn't. Like, it is an amazing anime, but it's not an amazing anime, if that makes sense. Like, it's the best. Samurai Champloo might be like the best vibes piece of content that exists, or one of the best. I just love. It's literally just an aesthetic anime.exe. The storyline's very vague. The plot's very vague. The characters are neat, and not even the characters are amazing. The characters are very like unique, attachable. It's like, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Samurai Champloo is a second monitor anime. Yeah, that's actually a great way to put it. It's good. It's good unless you compare it to One Piece. Yeah, then it's like godly. So true, actually. It's kind of when you keep that one ugly friend around to look hotter. That's so true. I'm sorry. I don't need to rage bait the One Piece fans anymore. They're rage baited plenty. I'm sorry. I respect enjoying One Piece. Like, I'm not trying to. That is cool, Panda. That is cool. What, Clue sniped? Is this gonna be like a Rick Roll or some shit? Oh no, this is serious. Oh fuck. That is, dude. Holy shit, bro got a shiny Clefable at 2 encounters. Is this also okay? What's cool as fuck? Okay, wait. I need to. This is a collector's piece. I need to screenshot this so I can put this on screen really quick. This is really fucking cool, and I'll explain why it's even cooler than just the. Did he buy it for 2.8 mil? Is that the price, I assume? Match event's over in 5 minutes, by the way. Okay, apparently Clue sniped this. This is an insane collector's piece. So, you just look at it, okay, shiny Clefable for 2.8 mil or whatever, right? Cool, you know. Found at 2 encounters, okay? That's number one, that's insane. That's really fucking cool. Already a collector's piece. Not only is it found at 2 encounters, but it's found at 2 encounters on 7/11/2025, which will now forever be known as the update that the encounter counter went live on. This might be the earliest shiny achieved on the encounter counter at the earliest time in the entire history of the game forever, if that makes sense, right? Like, the fact that this is first day of the encounter counter release, a 2 encounter shiny at 3 a.m. So it was very early into the update. That's craziness. Like, that it doesn't get much better than that. Like, that is a beautiful collector's piece. Congrats to Clue. That is a very cool. I'm really excited to see how that extra summary page info adds to certain collectors' values and little collections like that. What was this clip? Oh, is it 2 times? Is it 2 times 31?
It's been a.
I think it's the 2 times 31. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, like that. Fuck Breezy. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, man. There was a 1. If someone has a 1 encounter, I would love to see it. I saw someone linked me a screenshot of someone getting 3 shinies within 111 encounters. I should actually show. It's the 1 sec. Men Swarm Kanto. Salamen Swarm. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, that is pretty hard to believe, Fubo, but it's crazy. It's possible. Shiny Deerling, that is crazy. I'm not sure how that would work, Kyles. I'm not sure. That would at least be hatched versus. We'll have to see. We have to test breeding shinies and how that affects the encounter counter. Alphaments are. Yeah. It's funny, so many Salamences today. So many wild Salamences. Catch event over in 3 minutes, fellas. Catch event over in 2 minutes. Dude, I 1000, yes. Dude, Despinly, it will not surprise me if people start collecting 69 encounter shinies. It's the same way people love to collect 69 serialized cards in Magic the Gathering, and it's not my cup of tea, but I respect it. I get it. It's a, you know, it's something. It's a funny hustle. It would not surprise me one bit if people start collecting specifically shinies caught at 69 encounters. They'd be really rare and hard to find, you know? Whether it's, you know, mature or not, but, you know, it's a good meme. Yeah, 420, yeah. Enthusiasts. Fuck, hell yeah, Josh B. 10p. I don't know if you're gaming today, man. Shiny into lottery win. Oh, what a day, man. What a fucking 24 hours for Pokemon mode. What an insane 24 hours. It hasn't even been that. Like, that's... Fuck that. Okay, that's fucking cool. That's a cool collection. That's like just for you, Omnian. That's very cool. I'm not shunting any... It's a catch event right now, losers. So I'm not shunting anything specific. It's a catch event. The Pokemon on screen on the left are the catchable mons, the catchable species. I think specific number of categories. I'm not sure about. I'm not sure. It'll be interesting to see. It's crazy. Like servers went down yesterday. What, chat, at like 8 p.m. or something like that. Event is over. Thank you. Thank you. All right, fellas. That is the end of the catch event. I don't think I got anything worth submitting, but we'll have to. I'll double check really quick and organize my boxes a little bit and just see. But that is the end of the event. I will see you guys with catch event results. I appreciate always Googling questions, guys, before asking in stream if possible. A lot of things like how to make money, how to farm certain things, those are better going to be answered via video guides versus on a live stream format. I appreciate your understanding. Let me grab all this, move it over. All right. All right, here is everything I caught in the event. We got ourselves our highest catch is a 129 Snubbull. Definitely not worth submitting, but a really good IV Pokemon I will be keeping and dragging over to my noted section here in a quick sec. And then we also have our lowest catch was a 48. So this is a very average, maybe even like slightly below average, very average catch event. This is what the average person's catch event is going to look like. You just don't win every event. It just takes a lot of events. It took me like 100 or 120 or so catch events to ever win one in my first PokeMMO. Just how it is. Still a lot of good catches. Still a lot of things to appreciate here. A fair bit of 31s. I'm going to go ahead and move. I'm going to move this, for example, over to noted. The problem is I'm very low on space. So I'm going to have to figure out how to organize my boxes. We'll have to do a bit of box cleaning. We'll do that really quick right now as fast as we can. How do I unlock Google? You do have to complete your Pokedex. It is true. That is true actually in real. It is a in-game achievement. Thank you for the 5 months as well. Thank you so much, Kraz, man. Guys, thank you for all the subs recently. It has been greatly fucking appreciated. It makes a massive difference in my ability to make how much of content and what energy I can focus on, what kind of content. I really fucking appreciate it, guys. Thank you all so much. Move these over. I need to do a lot of breeding soon. Boom, 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 boom. I don't have enough space. Man. Okay. I think it is time to actually do a PC overhaul on the Iron Man account. This is no longer going to be my UT box. It is going to be my comps box. And this is going to include my PvP Pokemon and my UTs and some of my PVM Pokemon that can't fit in my account box. So this is going to be my comp box. It's going to have my UTs, which are untrained mons. I don't need a whole box dedicated just for my UTs. And then my noted and 1x31s, like all of this stuff will stay the same. Storyline is going to get dissolved over into these boxes. I don't need a storyline box anymore because I've done all the storylines, right? So this is going to get moved over here. All of these just like powerful whatever Pokemon. And then these will all get moved over as well. These are slightly different. I need to do something with these mons. And then these mons need to be like evolved and then deleted for the Pokedex entries. So these will get used and erased at some point. But that's going to open up the storyline box to become another breeders box. For better or for worse, I cannot get enough boxes to hold all of my 1x31s, my breeders, my notable mons. It takes up most of my space by far for sure, but it is what it is. I'm going to try to move over any mons with 1x31s over there, as well as some noted mons. Yep, there's some mons down here over in box 4 that need to go over there. So we're going to fill up another breeder's box. Can't you wait? These can all go over there. Sure. Beautiful. Okay. And then everything else, I'm going to have to release a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to start filling up my release box and we'll do a nice big mass release. It's possible to get more box space, but the only way is via the PC expansion drives, which you have to win catch events and PvP tournaments. Very hard. Very hard. It should be total encounters, Exodos. Great question. Great quick question. Not just species encounters. Okay, shut up, Clarko. Okay, okay. Let's go through, like, this Snubbull I really want to keep. That'll go over to breeders. This is not worth keeping. The split attack IVs do not matter. This is, like, almost worth keeping, but it's, like, field fairy. It's fairy. That's worth keeping for now. Let's get rid of the 1x31. Let's do 20 plus in these, in, like, at least 4 stats, arguably 5. One's adamant. It's not worth keeping, though. It does have nature. That's really tough. Dude, honestly, so fair, Ignacio. It is a funny meme. I forgot that I fucking bought the floppy ears. That's where all my pay to win credit card swiping went, dude. Honestly, so fair. Those damn floppy ears increased my shiny rate to a ridiculous degree, honestly. Dude, I think Horsey's a great shot. Congratulations, man. Dude, it's hard to go wrong with a channel like Horsey, Seadra, Kingdra all look amazing, and it really comes down to personal preference. Hard to go wrong on that one. I honestly don't have, like, a favorite. Like, maybe Kingdra, but, like, all of them are great. Iron Man having multiple characters is no longer an Iron Man account. That is a group Iron Man. It's a different, which is totally fine. It's a different thing. An Iron Man account cannot have multiple characters. That's a different game mode. Which is called Group Iron Man. But yeah, you can't have alt accounts on an Iron Man. That would be way too powerful. Or it'd be different game mode, you know. Nothing wrong with playing Group Iron Man. You should, you know, especially with no what's it called? No Okay, I know that's true, Charmander. God damn it, Charmander. Leave it to the efficient RuneScape, like the Giga Chad RuneScape players to fucking find a way. Invested in early vanities, aka the fucking dude, the gift shop. That's so funny, Ignacio. So true. The gift shop vanities that have not changed price since. That's so good. I think these all get released. Is there any reason to chat? Quick, give me a reason to keep any of these. Okay, nothing. Okay, true. Good call, chat. You're very smart. True, true, true. Do I need this Stealth Proc 31 anymore? I don't need all of these. Do I really need these? There's no way I need this many Meowths. It hurts. Well, they're good breeders. It's so hard. They're good breeders, though. God, it's so hard to get rid of shit on this account. Jealous, I need Gastrodon, but can I get a wild catch that easily-ish? Like I'd rather. This was level 11. I'm never evolving that for. That's so annoying. Let's just release that. Unknown, we can release. Togepi, release. This thing sucks dick. Sorry, Togepi. Macargo. It's flame body, right? But it's not even. It's magma armor. You're trolling me, Macargo. Release. This I believe is a release, but we can level it into a Abomasnow. That's actually pretty close to being a Abomasnow. Let's move it down here. Do I need this Gabite still? Keep it for now. Okay. I mean, honestly, valid fucking... You're kind of not wrong, Spidget. Me saying that implies that it's bad. It's probably not a good thing to say. This Togepi smells bad. That's actually not a bad correction. Did I just call you Spidget? Spidget? Did I just call Choco Beam Spidget? Whatever. I'm tuckered. Whatever. When's catch event results? Let's go see. Ignore me. I'm cooked. Suck a dick on stream to prove you're not homophobic. Honestly? Where's my wife at? I'm sorry. That doesn't even... I'm sorry. I'm just... Okay, ignore me. I'm just tired. This not really doesn't make any. Okay, anyways, we're gonna. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm literally just not saying anything that makes sense. No, I'm not saying anything that makes sense. I'm just tired. Okay, anyways, I'm just tired. I've been working way too hard this week. My anniversary's tomorrow. Your Fife? Why are we all saying the copy pasta Fife is very funny. Okay, Gengar, Chaos Egg Group Breeder for. Whatever the fuck. Breeder. Me when I see your mom chat because it's a breeder. Rotom. Need that for breeding. Patrat. Surely this is not a breeder. This looks like ass. Not a breeder. Ass. Ass. Total IVs. Let's do that. Pineco. I still need a Fortress, don't I? And Fortresses are rare. Oh! No, I have one. Just kidding. Whoa, wait, that's why I kept it, because the IVs are so low. Dude, I don't think I can keep it because of that reason, though. I gotta get rid of you, bro. I'm sorry. Magneton. More like see you never ton. Get fucked. Chansey. Do I have any other Chansey? I do not. That's why I keep that. Okay. Why is this Meowth here? What are you doing? You're trolling me, Meowth. Get out of here. Vulpix. No reason for you to be here, correct? No reason. Yep. Peace. See ya. Bye. Meowth. You suck ass as well. Bye. Gold Duck. Bye. Oddish. Bye. Are these all just bad? Have I just not sorted these yet? I think that's the meme. These are just unsorted. These go Peace Areno. Peace Areno. We're gonna release a full 60 mons, which is awesome. Bye. I am not Venex, but maybe they're just really hard to catch, and I think I already have. I think I got at least one alpha. I have immense. I just should be fine. I don't think it'd be that beneficial to the iron to go catch the, what's it called? Permaners we keep for egg hunting, for better or for worse. This Growlithe, I don't think we need. Oh, I think I should have unsorted stuff. I think that's the meme. I think these are just unsorted. So bye. Bye. Okay, it's full. Slowbro, bye. Lillipup, peace. Gengar, see ya. I need Tyrode. Shitty Mankey, peace. Golbat. Do I need Crobat? I probably need a Crobat. Because no, I don't. Haha, see you later. Fuck. There you go. I should put on the box sorting music, chat. Oh, you're so smart. Chat didn't even say that. I thought of that, and I still give you guys credit. 'Cause I'm a fucking nice streamer, okay? Not toxic. Would never crash out on a chatter. Very kind streamer. New Dan to do. Okay. True. I'm actually, Rumel, I'm actually only assuming that I'm not going to need this stuff. Really weird, you know? Isn't that kind of dangerous? Doesn't that make an ass out of you and me? It's so dumb to just... You're only assuming that. Literally everything in life is like assumed. Yes, I have to bite that bullet. Yes, I am, but off of logical... There's logical assumptions and non-logical. That's the argumentation. Which are you? I need a why not, don't I? Can you wild catch why not? I almost feel like I'd rather lore catch this than breed this down. Well, do you need the essence to breed this? I always forget what babies need essences and which ones don't. I'll keep it for now. Bye. I have way too many Smeargles that I kept. Peace. Bye. Bye. This actually is arguably worth keeping. Peace. See ya. Goodbye. Actually, Nosepass I might need. I need my... Can you wild catch Probos? Cave, Mount Coronet, lore. I should keep one Nosepass. Oh, I have more over here. Okay, well, bye. Oh, no. Okay, results part. Okay. All right. I did a lot of box sorting. I have quite a few Pokemon to release. First things first, just obliterate these 60. See you later. 60 Mons. Cleaned. Gone. Peace. Goodbye. And then 12 more on top of it. I didn't even box sort everything, but that's 72 Pokemon erased off the face of the planet. You gotta clean out the boxes, fellas. And now all of these, we'll keep these here. These are separated for a reason, but these you can just go over here. Beautiful. All right. We have if we move these over, it would be 2 boxes or less. So we have 2 boxes or less of Mons up here. That is ideal. Beautiful. Awesome. Boxes are a lot cleaner, which allows us to actually play the game. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's go see. Alrighty. All right, catch event results are here. 4th place with a whopping 16 pointer, Skitty Prime. Congratulations, dude. Very low catch, 16 points. 3rd place with a 170, caught with 4 minutes left in the event, Maddie JQ. Congratulations. This implies there was a tie for 2nd and 3rd. 2nd place, caught with 40 minutes or so, 44 minutes left in the event. Another 170, and then whoa! So yeah, the score, holy shit. 3rd place, 170. 2nd place, 170. 1st place, 171. Wow, that is a very, very close event. And this event also looked very similar to like normal scores, well, to some extent for an event, in terms of like the highest score being 171. But wow, 170, 170, 171. Even in an event like this, it was still super hyper competitive, which is what we've been seeing a lot of recently with the new era of catch events. So crazy results. Congrats to everybody who placed and or won. You love to see it. There's been a lot of community increased involvement in catch events like this, which is awesome. I announce catch events every single day at the beginning of my live streams and in the stream recaps. So if you watch the stream recaps, you will always keep up to date. Skitty Prime is in YouTube chat. Congratulations, man. Hell, you're on the 4th place, dude. Woof. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Copy paste this. All right, and with that, the Friday extra stream is going to come to a close. It has been an insane 24 hours in PokeMMO. Less than 24 hours. I think 20 hours ago, maybe 22 hours ago, servers went down, chaos ensued, and craziness happened, and we got through it. We learned a lot as a community, and now this update that everyone was worried about and panicked about seems to be mostly positive, like 90% positive, which, in my opinion, is an amazing thing. So, a lot of positive vibes, a lot of good feelings, a lot of hope and trust moving forward in PokeMMO. Still things to be concerned about, and that's okay. But you've got to appreciate the positives. You can't be miserable every day, always worried about the next thing. Have fun. Enjoy the encounter counter. Enjoy the shiny boost. Enjoy the horde splits. You know, enjoy the changes. Have fun. And I'm going to go maybe do some Zapdos encounters, but probably not. I'll see you guys later. Have a great night. I will not be live or be around tomorrow. I will probably see you guys Monday. Like this stream if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. Subscribe to me on YouTube for daily videos. I do upload every single day on PokeMMO. I stream Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET on Twitch. Discord's down below if you're interested in that. If you want to go above and beyond and support the content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, the Crash Bandicoot music is playing. And HelloFresh subscriptions are the best way to support the content. Link should be first thing in the description. You get yourself some awesome food. You support the channel, and it's a win-win-win. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys later. Let's jam out to this and have a good weekend, dude. Hell yeah. Peace Reno, fellas. Yes, there are plenty of videos. I think like 3 or 4 videos covering all the update changes over on the YouTube channel. Check them out. My 1-year anniversary is tomorrow. I'm just looking forward to that, man. I'm excited for that. I'm gonna go relax. I'll see you guys. Have a good one. Much love to you all. Thanks for making PokeMMO the best fucking game, fellas. Peace, Reno. I'm gonna raid someone on Twitch if you want to stick around for like 1 more minute to spam smiley faces and spam some love and like make someone's day. I feel like raids are so fun to cheer someone up. A hardworking streamer, so I'm gonna raid someone. I'll see you guys Monday. Peace, 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 peace.